It's Arkansas Game Day on ESPN Arkansas, brought to you by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarship. Learn more at myarkansasLottery.com.
Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, largest inventory of Razorback merchandise in the business and locally owned by a family of Arkansas alums. It doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop.
Hit that line, keep on rolling, put the ball right down the field with a chair on rock. Never feel rock, Arkansas will never, yeah.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
When they run through that A here in 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't need Viagra, but that's my Viagra when they run through.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
All right, y'all, we've made it to the end of the Razorback football season. But there's no reason to be sad. There's a reason to be happiness. There's a reason to be joyful because this is almost over, and then a new era is going to begin with unbridled optimism and excitement. So it's all going to turn around here. Maybe as soon as 48 hours from now. Who knows how this carousel is going to play out here. All right, this is Arkansas. Yeah. Well, I was, Wednesday we were on the air. We're live at the Stadium Shop here on Razorback here on ESPN Arkansas. And they hit that Line Now app here on Arkansas Game Day. Derek Ruskin here at the shop. Christian Johnston back in our ESPN Arkansas headquarters. So Wednesday, they're talking about Alex Golesh, and I'm thinking, wow, this is almost over. And Christian, I felt a little bit sad because I'm like, well, but now what do we do? Like, this has been so all-consuming for 2 months. Like, I don't No, I don't think it's done at all. And, Lane Kiffin, obviously, everyone's waiting on Lane Kiffin to do what he's going to do, whether stay or go or, become a monk and take a vow of silence for 40 years, whatever he's going to do. So we're all waiting on that to happen. But, it is but, yeah, there's still uncertainty on that. You're looking at this from two different fronts here. When you're looking at, of course, Arkansas football playing today, an actual game, these players and everything. And then, what's the future look like? Who's going to be the coach? How is the program going to change? What are they going to build? All that kind of stuff. So I think the paper today, if anyone still reads the paper, the Democrat Gazette headline today was something like divided attention or something like that. And I think that's a perfect way to describe it because it is we're all totally divided here between looking at this thing and then looking at the other thing. Is it going to be Golesh? Is it going to be somebody else? So it's quite, as Zach Arns. Yeah. I listened to him talk about, and you can text us or call us here on the Lewis Automotive Group hotline at 877-377-6963. We will be with you until Learfield's coverage takes over at 11:30 this morning. We've got Rudy's barbecue breakfast tacos here. We got food and drink. What more do you want? And we are having a giveaway of this ultimate fan giveaway coming up here a little bit later in the show. We'll be talking about that with Robert here in a little bit. We've also got a book signing today with Karen Van Horn and Becky Bull. Their cookbook is available here at the Stadium Shop. We're dealing with a lot of stuff. We will get it all here on ESPN Arkansas throughout the day. Okay, so the Kiffin thing. Listen. Kiffin loves all this attention and everything. I understand that. But as I just watch him talk to, by the way, the U of A zone, Taylor McGregor yesterday following the ball game and the win over Mississippi State in the Egg Bowl, I really don't think he knew at that moment what he's going to do. He may know now. I'm not sure. But I really think in that moment he did not have his mind made up one way or the other. Now they're saying on the SEC network, we have it on in the store here, Christian, Lane Kiffin is going to meet with school officials this afternoon, whatever that means. So there you go. That's the very latest. Yeah. Well, um, absolutely. By the way, I'm being told they can't hear your mic out there, Christian. So if you want to check on that and see what's going on, they're not able to hear you on the air right now. I'll talk while we work on that. But the thing right now, Arkansas, Ole Miss is a better situation right now than Arkansas is. Arkansas, the plan was, I think, have Sam Pittman take this as far as he can and leave it better than he found it. Well, now when you're staring at an 0-8 in SEC play, and the way these games have gone down, I mean, the program may be as bad, if not worse, than it was when Chad Morris was here. So you've accomplished nothing in terms of moving the thing forward, like you were hoping to with the Sam Pittman era. So now, where do you stand? Ole Miss seems to be in a better spot. They seem to have figured out NIL. They seem to have they seem to be committed to all this. Now I know Kiffin, if he leaves, will take a lot of players with him, but I still think the financial backing will be there if they get somebody that they're excited about having to be the coach there at Ole Miss. So I don't think they're gonna fall off a cliff if he should leave. Honestly, Christian, I think he's going to stay because here's the other scenario here to remember. The SEC championship game scenario is like this. If Alabama wins tonight against Auburn, it's Alabama and Georgia. If Auburn upsets Alabama today, well, it's Georgia and Ole Miss in the SEC title game.
Right.
So then what do you do? I think, Christian, I honestly think he's going to stay. That's what I think. And then all the other dominoes will start to fall rather quickly after that.
Yeah, I think he loves the attention, and I think it's, he has no reason to make a quick decision, at least, in his mind, for the reasons you just stated. He can take as long as he wants. I mean, and that's what he's doing. I liked I think it may have been Taylor McGregor yesterday calling him the prettiest girl at the dance right now. That's basically what he is. I mean, he's got all the cards in his hands, and he's sitting pretty right now. His team's in the playoff. They could have a chance to play for an SEC title, and then his value may even go up. Let's say they win the SEC title. I mean, I would assume every time he wins a game, his value goes up.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He gets to ask for more money.
Yeah, I mean, there's always, letting this play out and everything, and everything. But I mean, eventually a decision will have to be made.
Yeah.
Particularly with all the and one of the big factors in all of this is that next week is the early signing period, which makes zero sense. But it's because they manage FBS football like it's D3 football, which it isn't. They give them the same rules, which is crazy. So there's all this like compressed timeline to get all this stuff figured out relatively quickly from a recruiting standpoint and all that stuff. It's a mess.
But I think, like you said, he's got. With all that being said, I think he's got to make a decision. Like what, today? Like that would be the vibe I'm getting.
And if he leaves, and I'm Keith Carter, I'm not letting him coach Ole Miss ever again. There's you want to stay for the play? No, get out of here. You want to get gone? Get gone. We'll figure it out with Charlie Weiss Jr. and everybody else around here.
That's kind of what Florida did. Like they basically said, "Okay, you're taking too long. We're done."
Yeah. That was the revelation yesterday, is that Florida has either bowed out or been told you're not in the mix anymore. So they chose to save face and bow out gracefully from the Lane Kiffin sweepstakes, whatever it is. But he occupies an insane amount of attention on this final Saturday of the college football regular season.
How does all this affect the way the team plays today against Missouri? Do you think it's going to be more of the same? They're going to fight hard and come up short, or do you think it's just going to be a beatdown? What are you kind of thinking today?
I really don't know how to forecast this team. It's easy to say, well, the defense is going to give up a ton of easy stuff, but we don't know. Here's what we don't know. All right, we don't know who the starting quarterback's going to be for Arkansas. They've played that close all week long. Well, has Taylon Green? Is he done, or will he be able to start in this final game for him at Razorback Stadium? The wind is incredible up here. I don't know what it's doing where you are, but the wind is howling at 30, 40 miles an hour gusts right now. So it's going to be a big running game. These are two fairly good running teams. They are the top two rushing attacks in the SEC coming into this ballgame. So then you look at the defense. Well, Missouri is 6th against the run. Arkansas is 15th. So you would think advantage Missouri. Second year, by the way, though, this game is in poor weather conditions because there was the snow last year in Columbia, and this year it's going to be an off track, maybe some rain in and out of the ball game, and the wind. So a lot of decisions going forward on 4th down, long field goals. How is the punting affected? And actually, from the things I've been looking at, the wind is going to change in the middle of the game and come in from the north, from the Broyles Center, in the second half, as opposed to a southerly wind in the first half or so. So it's going to be a wild wind day. It's probably not going to be a great day for passing. But every time I say stuff like this on the pregame show, Christian, it ends up being, one quarterback threw for 6 touchdown passes and the other threw for 5, and we don't know what we're talking about. So I don't know what to tell you, but right now I would think this is a heavy running attack day for both of these teams because of this wind out there.
Does this win, let's say the Arkansas wins today, does it even help recruiting? Because Missouri is known for getting recruits out of the state of Arkansas. Obviously, we don't know who the coach is going to be, so you can't really factor that in. But, the only thing you can really get out of a win today is maybe an edge on Missouri in recruiting is all I can think of. And that may not even be enough because if you go 3-9, it's kind of hard to sell anything at that point.
Well, I know a lot of people don't consider this a rivalry game. And listen, when you're 2-9 against a team since they joined the league, I wouldn't consider it a rivalry game either. Yeah. But there's a lot of people that hate that guy. Maybe hate's a strong word. They really dislike that guy.
Yeah.
And to stick it to him one final time with Bobby Petrino and in Razorback Stadium, I think that would give people a lot of joy on what has been a miserable football season because they don't like Eli Drinkwitz. He has provided a villain in this series, which has really not had any interesting characters at all since Missouri. When Missouri joined and they started playing every year. Until Eli arrived. Eli arrives, he's the perfect villain for Arkansas fans to latch on to, but they rarely win the game. So that's one of the problems there. They've lost the last 3 against Missouri. So it's going to be quite a day. We got a lot to talk about here with Christian back in the studio. I'm here live at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. We'll talk to Robert here in a little bit. Today is a big day around here. As I said, they are giving away the ultimate game day giveaway where someone is going to win gift cards for the Stadium Shop, Richard's Country Meat Market, Swift's Jewelry, Rudy's Barbecue, and Birdie and Brews. We have Rudy's Barbecue Tacos here right now that you can come have here at the Stadium Shop. And also today here at the Stadium Shop from 11 to 1, Karen Van Horn and Becky Bull will be here signing their new cookbook, Eat Like the Hogs. There are copies right here next to our table by the front door that you can get here. Would make a great Christmas gift as well. So a lot going on here today at the Stadium Shop. Ruskin here along with Christian Johnston. We'll talk about it all as we move along here. Arkansas Game Day presented by the Stadium Shop and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery here on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
And by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like it.
It's less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks. Did you...
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hey Razorback fans, Matt Jones here. We're all experiencing higher prices on just about everything, and that includes sunrooms, patio covers, and windows. If you've gotten an estimate on any of these projects and you were shocked by the price, then you need to call Sawyers. They've been making quality, affordable products for 35 years. They're local, they have 100% financing, and a beautiful showroom with all their products displayed. So give my buddy Buzz a call or check them out, sawyers-sunrooms.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. That's why we work with you to design an auto, home, and life insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter is known for our award-winning customer service, satisfied customers, and a plan for you. Ready to check us out? Shelter Insurance. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
See Agent Jeff Clark in Fort Smith or Agent Brad Howell in Van Buren.
Family owned and operated since 1950, Crabtree RV Center is proud to have served the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas for 75 amazing years. From a small dealership on Midland Boulevard in Fort Smith to 17 acres located at the junction of I-40 and I-49 in Alma, Arkansas, Crabtree RV Center is your one-stop shop for sales, service, and parts. Come celebrate 75 years with us and take advantage of spectacular savings all year long. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
When electrical needs pop up, don't get left in the dark. Call the local team that's trusted on and off the field. Harrison Electric. That's who homeowners and local businesses choose. Harrison Electric. Honest, dependable, and they leave no mess behind. From quick fixes to major upgrades, Harrison Electric is your go-to for all your electrical projects. Don't sit on the sideline with electrical problems. Get back in the game with the pros you can count on. Harrison Electric. Honest, quick, trusted. 652-3077.
All right. It's a beautiful day for football here at the stadium, and we're just about ready for kickoff. Score 0-0. And suddenly, I'm in the mood for a Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar. Now that's a winning combo. Yeah, crisp, refreshing. That hits the spot. When it comes to great taste, Coke Zero Sugar's always on the scoreboard. Coke Zero Sugar. Real Coke taste, zero sugar.
TGI Fridays in Fort Smith, where football fans win with 50-cent wings all day, every Monday and Thursday. Just 50-cent wings, boneless or traditional, with a 10-piece minimum. It's perfect for Monday night and Thursday night football. Also, don't forget TGI Fridays' brand new steakhouse menu. Hand-cut 14-ounce ribeyes, juicy 8-ounce bacon wrap fillets, and loaded baked potatoes. Big groups are always welcome after the game, and we're open till midnight on Friday and Saturday. TGI Fridays. Come hungry, leave happy. TGI Fridays at 540 and Rogers Avenue in Fort Smith.
It's the Black Friday sales event. Harry Robinson, Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off 540 in Salisaw. Hard to believe Thanksgiving is already here. Troy, these 25s have to go. You're slowly getting new 26s. We got to get the 25s out of here so they can make way for 26 models.
Yes, definitely. You know, Tommy, our loss is your gain. So come and see us. We have to move this inventory. Not, hey, we'd like to make you a good deal, but we got to get rid of these things. So come and see us at Harry Robinson, Salisaw Ford. We're going to make you an awesome deal. And the big thing is right now is the special financing, man. You know, we talk about this for so long. People weren't buying because they were saying interest rates were so high. Man, we got 0% interest for 60 months on new F-150s. I mean, we've got 72 months at 3.9%. I mean, the deals are insane. Come and see us at Harry Robinson, Salisaw Ford. We're going to get you the best deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle.
0% financing available during the Black Friday sales event. Harry Robinson, Salisaw Ford, 1 mile south of exit 308 off I-40 in Salisaw.
I want to ride my
Looking for a new ride or need a tune-up? Champion Cycling in Fort Smith has you covered. From top-of-the-line bikes like Specialized and Surly to expert repairs, apparel, and accessories, we've got everything you need to hit the trails. Stop by 5500 Mazard Road during business hours or shop anytime online at championcycling.com. Champion Cycling, helping you share in the joy of cycling.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one and the Battle Line rivalry, and it's pretty good for us. I'm from the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
I know we like having that trophy at the end of the game.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Okay, we're back here on Arkansas Game Day here on ESPN Arkansas. There is football today. For the final time in 2025, Arkansas and Missouri. What I call the borderline rivalry, because it is, there have been interesting games. Maybe we should walk that back a little bit. I don't know. Last year in the snow there at Missouri. Do you think, Christian, you're a fan. So I know everybody is quick to dismiss this game. Couldn't I argue the reason people dismiss it is because they never win against these guys? Is that why it is?
Yeah, it's easy to kind of poo-poo on a quote-unquote rivalry when you're not winning. But for some reason, we love to pump up the A&M rivalry. I don't know if it's because we view them as kind of above us and we view Missouri as below us, which I don't really get. They have, dominated this rivalry, Missouri has. And I think a lot of the games are close because these teams are usually pretty evenly matched, but it just comes down to who wants it more. And it really seems like Missouri wants it more most of the time for whatever reason.
Yeah. And they'll, of course, get it going here today. It's only the 5th meeting in Fayetteville. And, here's the thing about today. I was looking at this. I was just eyeballing the roster. So I've not done deep research onto the roster. But it's senior day. And, everybody talks about senior day and everything. Just at a glancing over the roster during that last commercial break, do you know how many of these seniors have played their entire career at Arkansas, Christian?
Their entire so I know of at least one.
I think Cam Ball's the only one that I can find.
Yeah, that's who I would have said was Cam Ball.
Yeah. So, generally senior day, you've seen these players for 4 or 5 years, and it's a nice send off. We don't even know not even more than half of these guys because they've been here a year or 2 years, or whatever it is. There's one senior that I could see on the roster that has been here for his entire college football career. This is a new space that we are occupying, and it's weird because you as
it
a
may
fan,
be the last one ever, or at least for a long time. If college football stays the way it is now, which I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, you're not going to see another five-year player most likely because they're going to transfer out for any reason. Really, there's a lot of reasons you could transfer out, but I guess it's possible, but it just doesn't fit today's game.
So it's like why even do a senior day ceremony? If everybody's going to be passing through here like ships in the night, time and time again, and you're going to have one or maybe none like you see in the future, it kind of defeats the purpose. And for a fan, you're used to everything going a certain way. You have the homecoming game, you have the senior day game, you send everybody out, on and on and on. And now all of that's totally upside down here. Who are these guys? Okay, is that, you're still trying to figure out who's on the roster, in November. It's a different experience. And what it does, I think, is creates less of a leash for success. Meaning, in other words, if you struggle, people are quicker to move on and do something else. And that is not a spot that we have seen in this state, ever, because it's all been about it's the Razorbacks and that's it. And end all be all. That's the way it's going to be. But now, when you don't even know who the people are playing a lot of the time in these games, if they are losing, I mean, how many people this year have just found other stuff to do? Because, you know, there's just it's changed the relationship is what I'm trying to say between fan and program. And it makes this coaching hire all that more important because you've got to fire all that stuff back up again. Or what do you have? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's probably going to be. You're probably not going to see a bunch of players stay here more than one or 2 years. Taylor Green, I mean, as much as he's gotten for his play over the years, he's been a familiar face in this program, good or bad. What is this, his second year? And it kind of feels like he's been here 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But you know, if you get some in-state guys in here, I think you could see some maybe 2 or 3 years players. But and that goes to another point, like getting these in-state guys, getting the familiarity with the fan base, I think would go a long way with supporting the program and buying in. I think that's what the new coach needs to kind of focus on. You don't have to get 15 in-state guys, but if you get like 3 or 4 maybe good guys in here, they're likely going to stay if you know, if they're getting playing time, if they're, you know, it seems more likely in that scenario to me.
They've got, you know, on an average, let's say, if you've got 10 guys that are playing at P4 schools, can Arkansas get 7 of them? Can Arkansas get 8? I mean, more than half, because right now they're hardly getting. I mean, they're getting like 2 or 3, maybe. But yeah, that's a big part of it because again, it brings. Oh, I remember that guy when he played here, and that guy, and that's the whole. That brings that connection thing back again. That is sorely lacking right now with Razorback football. Okay, we're going to take another break here, live from the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road here in Fayetteville. Big giveaway coming up later on in the show. We're going to talk to Robert here when we come back here on Arkansas Game Day here on ESPN Arkansas. Stay where you are.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
And by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like me down in that state.
Archery season is here, and Infinity Sports and Outdoors has all your archery needs and more. Infinity Sports has top compound bows and crossbows, all tuned and ready to shoot. Expert bow technicians with years of experience are on site and ready to get you dialed in to hunt. Need gear? Infinity has tree stands, saddles, plus blinds from Banks Outdoors. Find all your hunting needs now at Infinity Sports and Outdoors, 3700 Highway 71 North in Alma. Infinity Sports and Outdoors.
Hi, this is Lindsay White, and I'm proud to share that White Office Machines has now officially become part of the Datamax family. You'll continue to see the same local support teams you know and trust, plus industry-leading Kyocera copiers with statewide service and expanded IT, phone, and document solutions. Together, we're stronger, and together we're ready to create a raving fan out of your business. I know my dad and our staff are excited about this new chapter, as it takes our capabilities to a whole new level. For you, learn more at datamaxarkansas.com.
With winter just around the corner, now's the time to make sure your equipment is ready to handle the cold, the snow, and everything in between. Whether you're planning preventative maintenance, gearing up for snow removal, or keeping your fleet running through harsh conditions, Sharp Equipment is here to help you stay ahead. If you've got winter projects coming up, let Sharp Equipment know what parts you'll need. Sharp Equipment can help you avoid downtime and keep your operations moving no matter the weather. Give Sharp Equipment a call at 479-649-0500 or stop by at 3918 Pointer Trail East in Van Buren to see how Sharp Equipment can help you keep moving forward.
Oh, did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you. We're your shield. We're your shelter.
Call your shelter insurance agent, Ryan Hughes, in Fort Smith.
Have you had Cheerwine yet? The cherry flavor soda has had people coming back since 1917. This is RD with Platinum Distributing. We help bring Cheerwine to the River Valley for you to try. Nothing goes with food like Cheerwine. Burgers, barbecue, pizza, you name it. Okay, now we're hungry and thirsty. Cheerwine is a one-of-a-kind soft drink with a unique cherry taste that has been delighting Southerners for more than a century. Pick up Cheerwine at your local Jam Mart, Harps, and other fine establishments. Cheerwine, uniquely Southern since 1917.
Hey drivers, got a reefer on the fritz or a trailer that needs some TLC? Roll into High Tech Truck Refrigeration Service in Van Buren, your one-stop, full-service, semi-truck and trailer repair facility, proudly serving you for over 30 years. At High Tech Truck, they do it all: DOTs, preventative maintenance, structural repairs, and expert reefer service. Fast, reliable, and driver approved. Call High Tech Truck today at 479-474-2220. Keep your wheels and your freight moving. High Tech Truck, proud sponsors of Arkansas football.
Contractors, you've got jobs to win and customers to impress. That's why you choose Luxair HVAC systems, built for performance, efficiency, and reliability. And at J&B Supply, we've had your back since 1968. We're a local family-owned distributor that treats our customers like family too, with the products, expertise, and service you need to get the job done right. For over 50 years, HVAC and plumbing pros have trusted J&B Supply in Fort Smith, Springdale, and Bentonville. J&B Supply, where the professionals go.
Looking for a career with a company built to last? At Forsgren, we've been shaping the future of the River Valley since 1936. Nearly 90 years of excellence, innovation, and family-driven leadership. From sidewalks that still stand today to major infrastructure projects across the region, our legacy is built on quality and community. Apply now at goforsgren.com. Join the Forsgren legacy, where your work becomes part of something lasting. Forsgren, building the foundation of the River Valley for 4 generations. Apply now at goforsgren.com.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3. Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry. I mean, it's pretty good for us. I'm from the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
I know we like having that trophy at the end of the game.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Back here at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, 989 South Razorback Road, just down the street from Baum Walker Stadium. Just down the street, honestly, from Razorback Stadium.
Yep.
I mean, it's a little bit further down the street, but it's right over there. And I got Robert Mann with us here.
You can see it from here.
Yes, you can. That's right. So right in the middle of it all here
yeah.
on Razorback Road. How are you doing, sir?
I'm vertical and breathing. How about you?
I'm here.
I'm excited about this day.
Yeah.
I wish it was a night game, but we'll take what they hand us.
Yeah.
We're in the handout line now.
The sun will be setting by the end of the game.
Yeah.
So that's quasi night, I guess.
It's gonna be windy, man.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
But you know what's great?
What?
In here, it's not windy and it's warm.
Not windy. Heat's on.
Yeah.
Feels good here.
Inside, it's no wind and
that's right.
warm.
That's right. So. And you've got everything you need to bundle up if you're going to the game today.
Well, you see, I put that out day before yesterday. The gloves and
the hats,
the knit hats. So if you got your gloves and knit hats, trust me, you're going to need them today. And I even have ear warmers, and we're doing that buy one get one half off, so you can get the gloves and the hat, and one of them will be half off. So
awesome. That's right. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about. We'll get to the book signing in a moment, but let's talk about some of the other things here. There's still a 75% off rack.
We're going to end that probably this Sunday after when we close Sunday. It'll be over.
Okay, so
we're going to go back to half off, which is still a good deal.
Yeah.
But that's our liquidation. We're just trying to move some stuff out. I ordered too much to have day games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Night games usually move a whole lot more merchandise.
Right.
So we've had all day games, so I got to move stuff.
So final weekend to take advantage of some of those savings, and of course you mentioned right here in the front. It's like you've done this whole retail thing before. You've got the warm stuff by the
day
front
or two.
door. Yes, right.
I've done this for a day or two.
And all the stuff you would need, the knit hats, the gloves, and
rain ponchos are over here in case it rains a little bit today.
That's right. There's jackets around here, sweatshirts, all kinds of
you betcha.
Warm weather gear. They're ready to get you into the ball game here at the Stadium Shop. Now, also today, you have the book here in the store, Eat Like the Hogs, the cookbook with Karen Van Horn and Becky Bull, and they're going to be here signing from 11 to 1 today.
Yeah, they put this book together, and I think they worked on it for 3 or 4 years. Wow. It was a long time they worked on this book. And you can, on the back of it, you see all that. That's the people who donated to the cause, so to speak.
A lot of names on the back. Yeah.
John Daly's got one in there that's hilarious. There's all kinds of, I think Quinn Groby's got one in there, and even Chuck Barrett's got one in there.
Okay, awesome.
It's everybody that's anybody. So we're not in it.
We're
so.
not. That's right. It's a big club. We're not in it. Of
Big
course.
club. We're not in it.
That's right. But the book is here, and they'll be signing.
They'll be signing them 11 to 1.
11 to 1 today here at the Stadium Shop.
And their husbands are coming with
That's
them.
right.
I was told yesterday by Becky called me, and she said that the husbands are coming.
Okay.
And I was like, great. So Dave Van Horn will be here, and so will Scott Bull. I've talked to Scott Bull. I've never met him. I'm kind of excited about that.
Cool.
'Cause
Yeah.
I remember when he was a quarterback.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
That means I'm old, right?
I guess. I don't know.
It should be fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So that'll be today here, and we're doing our giveaway here before we leave at 11:30 with these gift cards. $200 gift card here to the Stadium Shop.
Yep.
$200 gift card to Rich's Country Meat Market. $200 gift card to Swift's Jewelry. Rudy's Barbecue. $200 gift card. Birdie and Brews gift card as well. It's $1,000 worth of stuff. And we've been doing this, you had people signing up all season long here at the Stadium Shop. And today we picked the winner. So we will get to that before we get off the air at 11:30 today.
So I had one of the football players in here yesterday before they load up and they bus out and go to the hotel. And I just point blank asked him. I said, "Is the team going to show up tomorrow?" You know what his answer was?
What's that?
He said, "I'm a senior. You bet your butt."
Good.
Well, I'm showing up. He said the seniors want to get a win. So
I bet. Okay. Good.
Your seniors are your leaders, and if they want to get a win,
I
think they'll be motivated.
Yeah.
So just a little inside information.
That's good. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Well, I mean, if people, if people are on the fence, do I go? Weather's going to be bad. There's maybe something that could put you on the side of going to the game today.
The seniors, and I know you said I heard you talking earlier about there's only one that spent his entire career here.
Yeah, it's a new world.
But they don't want to end on a loss.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
They don't want, it's really easy to dial it in. Well, the one thing I will say, even though it's been a bad season, there's only been 2 times I can point at where it looked like we gave up.
Yep, that's true. That's true.
Notre Dame game looked like we gave up. The second half of the Texas game, it looks like, that scene in Animal House where he's catching the food and where they're hijacking the food king.
Yeah,
that's kind of overwhelmed and just let it go.
Yeah.
And that's that visual media. We're on an audio medium and not telling visuals.
But people have seen the movie.
Yeah,
they remember. So
yeah.
weird season though,
Flounder,
that, where you haven't, in spite of all of that, like you talked about, being right there, just haven't been able to end the game with more points than the other team just yet. Maybe today's the day.
Maybe today is the day. I hope today is the day.
That's right.
A lot of people buying Christmas presents already.
Oh, of course. Well, where else would you need to go if you've got a Hog fan in your life? You got everything in here.
We try. I mean, I think the gentleman from the football team was buying a Christmas present for his parents, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm not going to give his name away.
Okay. Top secret information.
Yeah.
That's right, of course. But, yeah, I mean, it is a tremendous place. And you start thinking, how many Saturdays till Christmas? I mean,
it's not many.
Not many. So you need to get by here and see Robert and Elizabeth and everybody here at the Stadium
How great
Shop.
would it be to give my grandmother, let's say her name is Joyce.
Okay.
I can come in here and get one of these books and have the 2 authors sign it and maybe get Dave to sign it.
Yeah.
And maybe get Scott Bull to sign it all to my grandmother.
Yep.
And, that's a neat little gift.
Yeah, it is.
You don't get to do
one of
that.
a kind. Yep. So it's a great day around here at the Stadium Shop. And, again, that's from 11 to 1. We're on the air till 11:30 here doing the show. And again, we're going to do this drawing before we get off the air today and send it to the Razorback Network coverage later on today. So and people are starting to file in. It's
we've got a good crowd in here right now.
Okay.
A lot of people starting to show up. I'm telling you, it's Christmas time. People start, it's last game and it's Christmas time, and I think we have a lot of people in from out of town.
Yep,
so.
absolutely. And, of course, I'm thinking, too, all kinds of stuff going on here. Of course, football today. You're wondering who the coach is going to be. And then Wednesday night, big basketball game in town, too, with Louisville coming in here at Walton Arena.
Yeah, that was a tough game the other night up there. Yep. And for some reason, I had that game in New York City. I don't know why. I thought that game was and then they showed it, and here's the Bulls on the middle of the court. And I'm like, well, I thought that game was in New York. I didn't know it was in Chicago. So wasn't necessarily a good game for us, but I think Louisville's coming in, and we'll show them how it's done. They're getting it together.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's obviously a lot of talent there. It's just a matter of how long does it take to get everybody learning what they're supposed to do and what your role is, because it's when you bring all these people together that used to be in the main attraction. Well,
now you got to learn to play with
one
somebody
ball.
else.
Yeah, there's one ball, and everybody's got to figure out their role in the whole thing here. So.
Well, our basketball merchandise is here from Nike. We got the official sideline stuff and the coaches stuff, and so we've already got the basketball stuff out, and we're going to start bringing out the baseball stuff soon.
Yeah.
Because you won't be long. You'll be looking up, and it'll be snowing, and we'll be playing that first game.
I mean, this is kind of Razorback baseball.
This
February
is baseball weather
today, right now.
Right now it's baseball weather. I'm telling you, man, we have had horrible weather since every game last year. It was like 40 degrees and misting and windy.
Yeah.
And here we are. Every football game this year, the weather's been not necessarily cold, but rainy.
Yeah.
And now we got a little bit of both. So
yeah. Well, hopefully the rain won't be too.
It doesn't look like there's going to be much rain today. Honestly,
yeah, it looks really scattered. It does. Yeah. Hopefully it's more miss than hit.
Yeah.
But that wind is going to really be an interesting element in the game today in terms of deciding when to kick field goals and how much can you throw it.
That's
and
what
all
I
that
was
stuff.
thinking.
Yeah.
The Missouri might not. And that's part of being at home. You know how the wind acts inside
True.
that stadium.
Yep.
And every stadium's different.
Yep. This one's even probably different, with the north end being closed in. I mean, how does that play?
Well, at baseball, they built that building out there in right field.
Right field, yep.
And make sure that I get my right and left correct. And they'll tell you it's knocked the wind down. Balls are flying out in right field where they didn't used to.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Yep.
These buildings are all different, and wind always blows here. So
that's right. You have any parking spaces available?
We
today?
do. We do. We got some left. We sold probably half of our reserves, if not more than half. And I've got my guys out there right now, and be nice to them. All they're trying to do is make sure we put people in the right spot and nobody gets run over.
Right. That's right.
Because it is a small lot.
Yes.
It's not a very big lot.
And
you get these big trucks coming in here.
Yeah.
Got to be careful somebody doesn't get hit.
That's
so.
right. Yeah. So be nice to the parking attendants. They're cold. They're trying
cold
to get
and
everybody
miserable, too.
into the right spot as possible, as soon as possible, too. All right. We'll talk again here in a little while.
All right,
Robert,
cool.
thank you so much. All right,
Thanks for having me.
Robert Mann here at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road here in Fayetteville. We'll be back with more Arkansas Game Day presented by the Stadium Shop here on Razorback and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarships. Learn more at myarkansaslottery.com. Back with more right after this.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like me
Hey,
down in that
Hawkins,
state.
this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is Robert, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole. I should say it.
Say what?
Mom, I think he wants to say that it's Christmas time.
Okay, you can say it.
It's Christmas, everyone, and guess what, guys?
What?
Santa shop's here at the Stadium Shop. Oh, Lord, Mom, here comes that dad side. Nope, I saw him, Matt. You still do believe in Santa, right? Sure. Believers do get more presents.
Okay, so what did he get?
Let me guess, a couch for the elves, collars for the reindeer, maybe even a hoodie for Frosty. You know how cold he gets being made of snow and all.
And let me guess, some Razorback jewelry for Mrs. Claus?
Well, yeah, Matt, you better get that Google machine all warmed up. He said he was going to be ordering some more stuff.
Google machine?
Yeah, you know, the Interfacegram WW.
I think he's talking about our website, which you should know by now, Dad. It's shoponrazorback.com.
Or have Santa give us a call at 479-STADIUM. That's 479-782-3486.
So come by 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, and you just might catch Santa home.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Ho, ho, ho.
Do you need closure on your garage? Call Grit Garage Doors. Whether it's a new door, a squeaky closing sound, a broken spring, or just off track, Grit is who you can trust. Call Grit. There's no door Grit can't close. Local team, local service with honesty and integrity. Call Grit Garage Doors. 479-430-3667. That's 479-430-DOOR. Grit is who you can trust.
Want pavement protection that goes the distance? Seal-Tite of Oklahoma now offers Rhino-Tite Premium Asphalt Emulsified Sealant, the next level in driveway and parking lot care. Healthier for the environment, Rhino-Tite delivers superior defense against weather, UV rays, and wear and tear. With its high solids content, you'll get a smoother, stronger, longer-lasting driving surface. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor buying in bulk, Seal-Tite has the products and support you need. Visit SealTiteOklahoma.com today and protect your pavement with Rhino-Tite.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong.
But how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Are you a realtor looking for the right team to grow your career? Join the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Arkansas. Lindbergh provides you with everything you need to succeed. Access to a database of over 80,000 leads, full training and support, professional marketing and social media content, all handled for you. Plus health insurance, a stock purchase plan, and revenue share opportunities. If you're ready to grow your business with the best, apply today at LindberghTeam.com. That's LindberghTeam.com, where realtors go to win.
Pickup truck, sports car, motorcycle, minivan, townhouse, two-story, farmhouse, fixer-upper. What you drive and where you live is different for everyone, so it's important to have insurance that fits your needs and is just right for you. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that, which is why our agents help you design a comprehensive auto, home, and life insurance plan. Insurance that fits just right.
Call Ted McAvoy in Van Buren.
Equipment down? Got a leak? Lost pressure? Don't let hydraulic problems slow you down. At Central Hydraulics in Fort Smith, we've got the power to keep you moving. From hoses and fittings to full system repairs, our expert team delivers top quality service fast. Central Hydraulics specializes in hydraulic pumps, cylinders, and custom-built solutions, so you can get back to work. Heavy machinery, farming equipment, construction rigs, if it runs on hydraulics, we've got you covered. Visit Central Hydraulics today or call 479-646-0471 for fast, reliable service.
The tires on your vehicle go round and round, but when they don't, go to Van Alma Tire. They have tires in their name. That's their specialty. Van Alma Tire is all about tires. They have all the name brands and private labels available for you and in stock. So when it comes to getting tires for your ride, it's worth the drive. And financing is available. Ask for details. Whatever your tire need, check out Van Alma Tires on Highway 64 between Van Buren and Alma. Ready to get you rolling on new tires at Van Alma Tire.
This Christmas, make your budget go further at Golden Gem Pawn, 310 West Center Street in Greenwood. From sparkling jewelry to tools, guitars, and unique one-of-a-kind gifts, you'll find something for everyone on your list without breaking the bank. Looking for extra holiday cash? Bring in your gold, guns, or gear and let the friendly team at Golden Gem Pawn help you out fast. Shop smart, save big, and celebrate local this season at Golden Gem Pawn, 310 West Center Street in Greenwood. Golden Gem Pawn, where Christmas shines brighter.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3. Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry, and it's pretty good for us. I'm from the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
And I know we like having that trophy at the end of the game.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
All right, we are back here at the Stadium Shop on Razorback, Arkansas Game Day here. ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. We got Rudy's Barbecue Tacos here right now. We've got, of course, everybody getting ready for the game, getting all the gear they need for Arkansas and Missouri. Derek Ruskin here, Christian Johnston back in our ESPN Arkansas studios. Kind of looking around college football today, and we'll get back to the Arkansas-Missouri matchup in a little bit. But Texas spoiling the party last night in the game against Texas A&M, ruining to A&M's perfect season with a 10-point win there in Austin. I guess they still have an outside shot at the college football playoff. Texas does, but A&M definitely still going in spite of their one loss this season.
Yeah, Texas, I think now they have 3 top 10 wins. Now, a lot of it depends on what Vandy does. I think if Vandy wins against Tennessee, they would go in. But, I mean, there's still no given that Texas is going to be in. But I think we all know, you know, with the popularity Texas has and stuff, that they're probably going to get put in over a 3-loss Vanderbilt or a 3-loss Tennessee if it came down to that.
I'm on the playoff predictor on ESPN.com, and they give Texas an 11% chance of making the
Maybe I don't
playoffs
know
now with the win. I mean, but who knows? I mean, they make up there's no rhyme or reason to any of this.
No.
They just make up all of this different things, data points, rules, this or that. Who's going to be the coach at this place or that place? It's all just it's all completely arbitrary. There's no no one brought any tablets down from Sinai on how they're supposed to do this. They're just kind of making it up as they go along, and so that's so you don't know what they're going to do. They could put them in. What if there's a bunch of other people that lose, this weekend and next weekend that could be ahead of them in the rankings? You just don't know. Obviously today, a couple of key games in the early window when you talk about Ohio State and Michigan and that big rivalry game. Ty Richardson is actually there at that game, going to be attending at the Big House.
Wow.
Today. Yeah, absolutely. And then we may get to put the Miami debate to bed because Miami is at Pitt this morning at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And it's really cold in Pittsburgh, and Miami doesn't like playing in cold weather.
I don't see them
generally,
winning that game, actually. Yeah,
I don't either. Pittsburgh looking to go to 9 wins. The ACC, by the way, as clean and simple as the SEC scenarios are, it's 180 degrees the other way with the ACC championship game scenarios this morning. There's 60 different permutations right now. It's wild. So I don't know who's alive and who isn't. But I know that the winner of that game, if Miami loses that game, they're probably out of the playoff running. And if they win somehow, it would be pretty impressive to go up there and win. It's supposed to be 33 degrees in Pittsburgh for the game today, which is, not ideal when you're living in South Florida.
Well, in these playoff matchups, you're going to see a lot of that. Most likely, Miami's going to have to go somewhere cold in the playoffs as well. So that's interesting to see. Is that's the most exciting thing to me about the playoffs is seeing, a warm weather team go on the road and play in an environment that they're not used to.
Yep. You mentioned Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt has Tennessee this afternoon. With a win, Vanderbilt has a 27% chance to make the playoff, according to the playoff predictor on ESPN. And obviously, with a loss, it's probably just about impossible for them to do that. It doesn't look like Tennessee's going to the playoffs this year after their first-round exit last year to the eventual national champion Ohio State up at the Shoe. But, this is a kind of sort of a rivalry game in the state of Tennessee. It's been pretty one-sided, obviously, because Vanderbilt has been down for a while. This will be going on at the same time as the Arkansas game, 2:30. It'll be on ESPN. Of course, television-wise, Arkansas's game will be on the SEC network. And, of course, you'll hear all of it here on ESPN Arkansas today. But the SEC game that kind of determines it all is the Iron Bowl tonight. And Alabama is in a win-and-you're-in-the-title game scenario. Auburn with a win would get to bowl eligibility with an interim coach, and they would ruin Alabama's chances maybe at the playoff. And the game is at Jordan-Hare. Alabama's a slight favorite, right around 4.5 on the Bet Saracen app. So massive, massive Iron Bowl. And if Auburn wins, Christian, like we talked about earlier, Ole Miss goes to the SEC championship game to face Georgia next Saturday in Atlanta.
Yeah, that'll be interesting. The first time they played, that was a really good matchup. Ole Miss, came up, I think, a touchdown short on the road. But I watched that game when they played, and they looked, they're like the real deal against a really good team. So they may, if at a neutral site, well, it's not really neutral, I guess, but it would be in Atlanta. That Ole Miss could win that game.
Yeah, and who will be leading Ole Miss is the other question here. So much drama on this final college football Saturday of the regular season. And we've got, of course, Arkansas and Missouri to talk about. And Christian will talk about that again when we come back here in just a moment. We're live at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. Come by and get game day ready. Get signed up for this gift card giveaway we'll be doing later on in our show. And come by and get your copy of Eat Like the Hogs. I was looking at this cookbook. This is a really great item here, and we'll be talking more about that with Robert as we move along here. Arkansas Game Day on ESPN Arkansas. Back in a moment.
Lewis Automotive.
You can't control your future,
Previously
but you
on
can control
Halftime.
which Taco Bell Lux Cravings Box you're going to get later. Iconic classics for $5, a plethora of indulgences for $7, or diving into the unknown for $9, or the new steak and poblano rolled quesadilla rolls real fire roasted poblanos into a whole new thing. In any event, the future is literally in your hands. Now,
Relax in our comfortable lounge. And when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
you can't control your future, but you can control which Taco Bell Lux Cravings Box you're going to get later. Iconic classics for $5, a plethora of indulgences for $7, or diving into the unknown for $9, where the new steak and poblano rolled quesadilla rolls real fire roasted poblanos into a whole new thing. In any event, the future is literally in your hands. Now eat it before it gets cold. Choose your Lux Cravings Box today, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
Looking for quality metal
This
buildings
holiday
and roofing?
season, give
Metal
yourself
Mark
the
has
gift
you
of
covered.
stress-free
From
internet.
prefabricated
Wave
metal
Rural
buildings
Connect
to
brings
custom
you our
trim,
300
carports, and
internet with
more,
Wi-Fi.
Metal Mark is your
Perfect for
one-stop
streaming, remote
shop.
work, and holiday
Contractors and
guests. No data
do-it-yourselfers
limits
are
built
always
in.
welcome, and their experts will help you calculate the materials you need, all at a price you can afford. With locations in Fort Smith, Little Rock, and Jonesboro, or visit metalmarts.com. Metal Mart, the right material for the right price.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free internet. Wave Rural Connect brings you our 300 internet with Wi-Fi, perfect for streaming, remote work, and holiday guests. No data limits, built-in cybersecurity, and easy control with our free Wave Connect app. All for just $71.95 a month. Visit waveruralconnect.com or call 1-833-492-8372 today. Wave Rural Connect, internet that works when you need it most.
Crisp air, colorful leaves, and the perfect season to get moving. It's fall at True Grit Running Company. Whether you're hitting the trails, walking the neighborhood, or cheering from the sidelines, we've got the shoes, apparel, and accessories to keep you comfy and supported. From cozy layers to top brands like Hoka, Brooks, and OOFOS, fall into your new favorites today. Stop by True Grit Running Company on Riders Avenue in Fort Smith, right behind Chick-fil-A. This autumn, let your journey start with True Grit.
Winter has arrived, bringing frosty mornings, holiday travels, and unpredictable roads. That's why it's the perfect time to visit Southern Tire Mart. From top quality tires to expert service at competitive prices, we've got you covered. Visit our Fort Smith location at 9700 Highway 271 and let us prepare your vehicle for everything winter has in store. Southern Tire Mart is a proud dealer of Yokohama tires. We keep America rolling.
Top CDL Academy is a licensed Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration that provides the federal required training to obtain both Class A and Class B CDL licenses. Our program provides assistance with employment after graduation. We have finance and grant options available. Students straight out of class have started new careers earning $70,000 to $140,000 per year, and training is provided for all 50 states. Call today, 479-632-1050. COP CDL Academy.
It's football season, and that means tailgate parties and gathering with friends. River Point Wine and Spirits has all your favorite party supplies. You'll love our clean, organized store full of all the best liquor, wine, and beer. At River Point, we're a family-owned business where customer service is always our priority. Your journey, our spirit. River Point Wine and Spirits, Grand Avenue and I-540.
State sales tax paid on every pre-owned vehicle on the lot during the Thanksgiving No Tax Sales event at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. With new lower interest rates and the most for your trade, now is the time. No state sales tax on every pre-owned vehicle, now through the end of November. Harry Robinson Buick GMC, exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith. No tax does not apply to previously negotiated deals.
If it rumbles, roars, or needs a little more power, take it to Exhausted Muffler and Motorsports in Clarksville. From muffler and catalytic converter repair to full custom exhaust systems, they've got you covered. Need welding or mobile welding along with equipment repair? They do that too. Custom fabrication done right. Located at 215 East Taylor Road. for performance, precision, and power. It's Exhausted Muffler in Motorsports. Call today at 479-214-2729 or stop by today.
Previously on Halftime.
So what ballot did Irvin get in on?
The playmaker, I don't know. We all knew Mike's going to be a Hall of Famer and was a Hall of Famer and all that. But I got to hang out with the playmaker a couple times. He's the playmaker for a reason. He makes plays on and off.
It is an interesting place to be taking that phone call. You think with some other things maybe happening in the stall.
What do you say? He goes, we had the White House. We were trying to do the wrong thing the right way.
I do like how he said it was, I do the right stalker thing by following, checking to see if he's okay in the bathroom.
Listen to Halftime, weekdays from 11 to 2.
And we're floating in a sea of red.
Arkansas wins! 115 billion reasons to love the Razorbacks. Colby Hamilton, can you believe it? Touchdown, Razorback! I got that one.
It's Arkansas Game Day on ESPN Arkansas, brought to you by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarships.
Learn more at myarkansasLottery.com.
Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Largest inventory of Razorback merchandise in the business and locally owned by a family of Arkansas alums. It doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop.
It's a line, keep on rolling. Put the ball right down the field with a chill rock. Never feel rock. Arkansas will never yield.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
When they run through that A here in 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't need Viagra, but that's my Viagra when they run through.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
We are back here on ESPN Arkansas. It is Arkansas Game Day. Presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback, where we're live today until 11:30. And the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. Derek Ruskin here at the Stadium Shop. Christian Johnson back in our ESPN Arkansas studios. You can text us here at 877-377-6963. We can't do it without you. What do you think about who the coach is going to be? What do you think about the game today? Does Arkansas show up for this final game? You know, all kinds of stuff. Where's Lane Kiffin going? There's a million questions involved here in the final Saturday of the regular season, and we're trying to sort through all of them here, Christian, on this busy final Saturday here in November.
Yeah, it's weird. The coaching search is kind of getting a lot of the publicity right now, yep. But obviously there's, a lot of seeding to be done today, and obviously the Ohio State and Michigan game really stands out because, at the beginning of the year, Michigan kind of seemed like they were kind of dead in the water, and they're sitting here 9-2. And if they get a win over the number one team in the country, I think you've got to put them in the playoff. They'd be 10-2, and that's another team that's sneaky good, even after all of the stuff with Harbaugh and all that. You kind of thought they would take a dip a little bit, and they really haven't. They've stayed pretty consistently in the top of the bracket in the Big Ten. They're pretty good.
Yeah, they haven't missed a beat with all of that stuff. They're never going to in any of this stuff. They're never going to really hammer one of their power programs in college football or basketball. The old adage, Kentucky breaks the rules, Eastern Kentucky goes on probation. That whole kind of thing is true. And Michigan, in spite of the some of the penalties there for the basically stealing a national championship, let's call it what it was.
Yep.
With the sign stealing, industrial espionage, whatever it is. When you know what the other guy's going to do, it's a lot easier to play defense as opposed to when you think you know what the guy's going to do based on tendencies. It changes everything. They steal a national championship. And then, they're still right there, haven't really missed a beat. After USC with the Reggie Bush thing, they did drop off a little bit when they got, 40 scholarships taken away or something like that.
Yeah.
After that particular scandal. But the days of enforcement are long gone, which is why it's so maddening the way that Arkansas, Christian, has approached all this NIL stuff. I mean, it's just like, they're so like, it's a four-way stop in the middle of the night. And it's like, okay, well, you could sit here for 2 beats and wait, or, it's the middle of the night and there's no cars. Just, go. But they're so they're so focused on following all these rules that no one else seems to be following, and it's been frustrating, I think, for a lot of fans.
Yeah, me and Easton were talking about it in the break earlier. Like, obviously Golish is one of our targets, and he seems to be kind of waiting until the last minute. And we're talking amongst ourselves, like, if you're a coach, what is attractive about the Arkansas job right now? Like, what is attractive? One thing, other than being in the SEC, which to me would almost be an unattractive thing right now because of how hard it is to rebuild in a conference like this, and put that on top of the NIL situation doesn't seem to be where it needs to be.
I believe the biggest thing, and I think they probably, if we know the athletic director like we think we know the athletic director, I'm indescribably confident that they were caught flat-footed in this wave of coaching interviews when people were asking about, not so much coaches' salaries, but like roster, like how much money do we have for talent? Because that's the difference between being 2-9 going into this game today and 9-2. If you have players, you're able to finish off these games that have been close, and they just don't have any players, particularly on the defensive side of the ball, and especially at linebacker on this football team. They've spent poorly, and then a guy like Wyatt Simmons from Searcy comes on the scene and is flying around like, where's this guy been? Well, he doesn't make as much money as those other guys, so they have to play the guys that are making more money. So it's a real
an evaluation problem too.
Yeah, it's an evaluation problem. It's putting money in the wrong places. You hope that they're maybe better prepared with the next administration, that some of this stuff doesn't happen as much. But but the point I was trying to make though is about this wave of coaching interviews. It's not as much what can I get, what's my buyout. All that's null and fine and good. But like, how much do I have for the roster? Do I have $13 million? Do I have $20 million? Do I have what kind of commitment do you have? Because that's really that's the era we're in right now. Is if you've got to be able to put, you may not need 40 like Ohio State, but you definitely need more than what you have right now. I think in terms of getting talent on the Hill.
And I know it's harder to do it. It's easier said than done, I guess is what I'm trying to say, to just raise a ton of money, but you've got to at least have a plan. Before you go into a coaching search and expect to get a good candidate, it's not just about, like you said, their salary, what they're making. It's also how much money do they have to spend on players. I mean, because then what's the point? You're just there making money and you're getting your brains beat in. And I don't know, that you have to get creative, I guess. You've got to figure out a way to do it, because right now that is college football. And honestly, if you can't compete at a high enough level in the SEC, you don't even need to be in the conference.
I think everybody was waiting around here in the administration was waiting for all this stuff to be thrown out and things to go back the way they were. Well, that's not happening. You've got to be where the sport is now, and the sport is now where it is with with rosters and with all the different ins and outs. Like we said, we believe we've found one senior that's been here for his entire college career at Arkansas on senior day with Cam Ball. You got to be able to evaluate people coming and going, and you've got to be able to have money to spend on a roster, because a lot of these decisions by players are made based on finances.
If you're Hunter, and a good selling point, I guess, to a candidate would be, we're hoping that when you're named the coach, we're going to get a bunch of money raised. Is that something that a coach wants to hear? Or do they want to know something's already in place?
Well, I think they've got to understand that it's a lot of the future giving is predicated on getting the right coach in here that can really go around. And I'm not talking, and this is another thing they've gotten away from up there. You can't trot out the head football coach 2 times a year and go around, and he's got to go around the state and see people again.
Yes.
He's got to go make stops in Harrison or in Hot Springs, or you can't just roll him. They do this tour once a week or 1 week a year where they go out there. That is not enough. In the heyday of the Razorback clubs, Christian, you probably know this as well. I mean, there were all kinds of different events going on around the state where you'd have Cal at this place, and you'd have the football coach here, and you'd have on and on and on. That is, they got to get back to that and get connected. If the players are not going to be connected to the fans, then the coaches have to be. And to do that, you can't go on this 1 week a year tour and go to 4 places and call it good. You've got to be out there seeing people, and that's how you get people excited. Yeah. You get on that stage in Harrison or in Fort Smith or wherever in Clinton, and you talk about it and you get people fired up. That's how you get people to believe in what you're doing. And particularly in this first offseason, which is so critical with this new coach that's coming in, because you've got to make hay now, because there's no reason for them to hate you. You haven't lost yet. So this is when you absolutely have to be out there seeing the folks and rallying the base. And they've got to do whoever the coach is, they got to do a much better job at that. Rolling him out to 1 week in May, sending this new coach 2 places is not going to not going to do much. It's not going to do much.
Yeah, so. and Cal is an expert when it comes to making relationships, building relationships, and getting people excited. And it seems like I don't think there's ever going to be an issue with the basketball program about, are we going to have enough money? And
not under this regime, no, sir, no.
And that's very comforting to feel that way. And there's no reason football can't be the same way. I think that's right. That's as important as anything is with this new coach. Is it a guy that's sort of a salesman in some ways? You kind of have to have a salesman.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. That is a part of it. It's not just being a coach. It's not just handling the media. You've got to be able to connect to people, and to do that, you've got to get in the room with them, and you've got to, you've got to talk to them, and that's something that they've got to figure out a way to get back to doing a lot of that, because, that's it, like I said a minute ago. If the players are going to be coming and going, what are you connected to? Well, it's got to be the coaches, because they're going to be here for 5 years, 7 years, whatever the case may be, if it works out. So that's got to be part of the arrangement here moving forward, whoever the coach is going to be. All right, we're going to take a break here live from the Stadium Shop on Razorback, 989 South Razorback Road here in Fayetteville. It is Arkansas Game Day. Christian Johnson in our studio. I'm here at the Stadium Shop. Big day today with the book signing coming up from 11 to 1. Karen Van Horn, Becky Bull, their husbands, of course, Scott Bull, Dave Van Horn will be here with this new cookbook. I have it here if you're watching on camera. I can hold it up for you. Eat Like the Hogs. There's a bunch of different recipes from Razorbacks, past and present, in this book. And they're really simple recipes, like, a couple paragraphs, some ingredients. It's really a cool item, just in time for Christmas. So we'll be talking about that with Robert and more coming up here as we move throughout the day. And we're going to give away this giveaway, the Ultimate Game Day giveaway. We're going to do this as well before we get off the air at 11:30 today. So busy day. Stay with us. We've got a lot more to do here on ESPN Arkansas right after this.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like it.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks. Did you?
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hey Razorback fans, Matt Jones here. We're all experiencing higher prices on just about everything, and that includes sunrooms, patio covers, and windows. If you've gotten an estimate on any of these projects and you were shocked by the price, then you need to call Sawyers. They've been making quality, affordable products for 35 years. They're local, they have 100% financing, and a beautiful showroom with all their products displayed. So give my buddy Buzz a call or check them out, Sawyers-sunrooms.com.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location.
Live on location for ESPN Arkansas 95.3. This is Colton Little here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where right now during the Thanksgiving no tax sales event, you can drive away with thousands of dollars in savings still in your pocket with no sales tax on every single pre-owned vehicle on the lot. I'm here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith. They have one of the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from in the entire area. And maybe you're not trying to buy a new vehicle. Maybe you just want to outright trade. There is no better place to trade your car than right here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where their name of the game is always more for your trade here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Stop by, take advantage of no sales tax on every pre-owned vehicle on the lot right now during this special Thanksgiving Black Friday into November sale only at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith. You're listening to ESPN 95.3.
Budweiser, the American lager. A time-honored recipe, true to our original process, brewed using the choicest hops, rice, and best barley malt, delivering great quality beer since 1876. Budweiser. This Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2024 Anheuser-Busch Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you need closure on your garage? Call Grit Garage Doors. Whether it's a new door, a squeaky closing sound, a broken spring, or just off track, Grit is who you can trust. Call Grit. There's no door Grit can't close. Local team, local service with honesty and integrity. Call Grit Garage Doors. 479-430-3667. That's 479-430-DOOR. Grit is who you can trust.
Hey, Razorback fans, basketball and movie season are here, and Sofa City has your home court advantage. Check out their immersive home entertainment furniture, zero-gravity power recliners with heat, massage, surround sound, and more. You won't just watch the game, you'll feel every buzzer beater and blockbuster. And Black Friday deals are going on right now. Get a $50 recliner when you buy the matching sofa and love seat for just $9.98. See more Black Friday deals at SofaCityUSA.com. Buy it today and enjoy it tonight at Sofa City.
I want to ride my
Looking for a new ride or need a tune-up? Champion Cycling in Fort Smith has you covered. From top-of-the-line bikes like Specialized and Surly to expert repairs, apparel, and accessories, we've got everything you need to hit the trails. Stop by 5500 Mazard Road during business hours or shop anytime online at championcycling.com. Champion Cycling, helping you share in the joy of cycling.
Want pavement protection that goes the distance? Seal-Tite of Oklahoma now offers Rhino-Tite Premium Asphalt Emulsified Sealant, the next level in driveway and parking lot care. Healthier for the environment, Rhino-Tite delivers superior defense against weather, UV rays, and wear and tear. With its high solids content, you'll get a smoother, stronger, longer-lasting driving surface. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor buying in bulk, Seal-Tite has the products and support you need. Visit SealTiteOklahoma.com today and protect your pavement with Rhino-Tite.
Arkansas Fuel Injection in Fort Smith has been providing quality work for all new and rebuilt diesel pumps and injectors for over 25 years. They are a certified diesel shop with a team of quality technicians that ensure the highest quality workmanship and warranties all their work. They're open Monday through Friday 8 to 5 and has emergency service available 24 hours a day. For all your diesel pump, fuel injection, and parts needs, stop by Arkansas Fuel Injection, 6300 South 29th Street, Fort Smith. Call them today at 1-800-817-7709. Arkansas Fuel Injection.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3. Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry. I mean, it's pretty good for us. I'm from the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
And I know we like having that trophy at the end of the game.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
We're back here live from the Stadium Shop on Razorback. Arkansas Game Day here. This is ESPN Arkansas. We're your home for the Razorbacks, and we've got the game later today, Arkansas and Missouri. 2:30 kickoff. Learfield and network coverage starts at 11:30, and then following the game, Denver Bill and Zach have your Hog Reaction show here on ESPN Arkansas. So busy day today. Everybody's waiting on all the drama with Lane Kiffin to shake out. What's he going to do? The decision. What do you do in terms of the timing? Because now we're not going to know if Ole Miss is in the SEC title game till 10 o'clock tonight or so, because the Iron Bowl has direct ramifications on that. So there's a lot going on here. There's, of course, this game here with Arkansas and Missouri. Weather is going to be a bit of an off track today. Hopefully not too much rain during the game, but the wind is going to be the major factor in the game with the kicking, the punting game, how much passing can be done. And these are two teams that run the football fairly well. Missouri's better at stopping the run than Arkansas, Christian. So it's going to be a but another thing about it, too, that I was thinking about is, it's the end of the year. It's not really that important of a game. Missouri's already going to a bowl game. Arkansas is not going to a bowl game. So, I mean,
having one SEC win, I guess it's better than having none. But like you said, it kind of feels like 2-10, 3-9. There's not much of a difference at all.
But I'm interested about gadgetry. Yeah. How much are these coaches willing to just unwind the rubber band on some trying some wild plays today, because there's nothing to lose. What do you got to play for here? It's a kind of meaningless ball game in terms of major stakes for both of these teams. So do we see some wildness? Do we see a fake punt? Do we see any kind of crazy trickery with these two offenses today? Because that's why not? Why not throw it out there and working on it during the week? Maybe it gives the players something to get excited about trying during the game too. I don't know.
I say you might as well do it. I say you might as well just throw the kitchen sink, run Talon if you have to.
Yeah.
Because this, honestly, could this be his last football game, or do you think he's going to get drafted by somebody?
I think he will get. He'll get a look somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll be drafted, but maybe a free agent kind of deal or something in the NFL. And that's another thing. We've kind of glossed over that earlier, but we haven't really talked about. We don't know who's going to play quarterback today.
Yeah, that's true.
They have been very been very tight-lipped on that. Is it going to be him? Is it going to be KJ Jackson? Are they both going to play? We don't know. I really don't know how they're going to handle the quarterback situation today for the Razorbacks.
I think if he's healthy, he's going to play. It's his final game. He's been here for 2 years. I think regardless of the mistakes, he gives you still the better chance to win because of his running ability. It kind of makes the defense, it kind of keeps them honest, and that is a big part of moving the football. KJ did look good against Texas, but that was kind of in garbage time, and I'm not taking anything away from what he did, but it's kind of hard to put a lot of stock in that. And I'm also wanting to see some other players like Courtney Crutchfield. I want to see him do some stuff today, and playing against what I guess his former team in Missouri. I want to see if he has a big game, if they try to get him more involved. There's really no reason not to try to get everybody involved today. It's the final game of the season, and you still want to have, good tape. A lot of these players aren't going to be out there next year for the Razorbacks, so why not try to get them some looks for next year?
Yeah, you want to put something good on tape for maybe your next spot or next stop, wherever that may be. In the old days, you could say, well, this is the bowl game. There's a trophy for the winner, on and on and on. I don't know if that works in 2025, but it is still true. This is Arkansas's bowl game, and if they win, they get a trophy. So I don't know, again, if that's the same motivator as it was 10, 15 years ago when you were having, a down season like they've had, but it is still true today, Christian. The winner of this game gets a trophy for a year, and Arkansas hasn't won it since 2021 here at Razorback Stadium. So
you don't want
I don't know
your
how much
biggest
that motivates.
you don't want your biggest win to be against Arkansas State this year. You want to have another win on your resume at least.
Yeah.
Because really, that's what you'll look back and say, well, our biggest win was against Arkansas State this year.
Yeah, yeah. And, I mean, you have it once in September. I mean, good Lord, can we just can you do it again one final time out here and figure out a way to do it? That's whatever it is. You talked about using everybody and all the different players that you're looking for. It doesn't matter what it looks like today.
No.
Can you figure out a way to put a W up before 2025 is over by any means necessary? It's the old golf. You don't have to draw a picture. Just put the birdie down on the scorecard, whatever it is. If it bounced off 9 trees and ended up 2 feet from the hole, who cares? It's still a tap in. Whatever they have to do to figure out a way to win the ball game today by any means necessary. That's what they got to figure out a way to do today. That's the deal. And if you do, you get a trophy and you get to celebrate for a little while. And so there you go. That's what they're looking to
Bobby
do here
deserves
today.
Bobby deserves to go out on a win. I'm not saying he deserves the job. I just think the way he's handled everything this year. I know he's let his temper get to him, but he hasn't given up on the team. He could have, the team follows the coach, and he could have said, well, I'm not getting the job or whatever, who cares what happens. And it seems like he's kept them together playing hard for the most part. Obviously Texas last week was a disappointing game, but it never really felt like, at least, it felt like they were battling. It just felt like they were outmatched last week. Yep. But he's kept them playing hard, and you don't want Bobby Petrino, to go out winless in his last stint at Arkansas, because he did do a lot for the program back in the 2000s and stuff. So it'd be nice to send him out on a win.
It was one of the things I was thinking about today, honestly, Christian, because it's going to be such a foul weather day. Rain, no rain, wind, cold, all that stuff. Would there be an element of people? Because the last time Bobby was coaching, it was a Cotton Bowl, and then that was it. Like, it was over. He got fired in the offseason, and there was no there was no farewell tour. It was just over. Is that enough of a motivator that this is the last time this guy is going to coach on an Arkansas sideline, probably ever?
Yeah.
Is that enough to get a certain amount of people out there to just see that, to give him applause or whatever they want to do in the game? And I still wonder if that's going to get maybe more people than you would get out to a game with a 2-9 team with a coach on the way out. Because it's him, does it get a few more people in the stands?
I think the Petrino loyalists who want him to have the job obviously are going to be there, or at least some of them. And if they win, they're going to be cheering the loudest. They're going to be, they're going to be the ones giving him a good farewell tour, I guess.
Yep.
But I just think he deserves some applause, I guess. If they get a win today, like you said, it would be something you can kind of look back on and say, well, at least he went out on a win.
It is closure. It is closure to the whole Petrino experience at Arkansas, if they could do that today. All right, we're going to come back here in a minute, and we're going to talk again with Robert Mann here, because there's a lot of activity here at the Stadium Shop. If you're not here, you need to get here. 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. All your gear for today, all your holiday gift items, including this new cookbook with Karen Van Horn and Becky Bull, Eat Like the Hogs. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about them signing it later today. Lots to do. Arkansas Game Day here on ESPN Arkansas. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, and by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. There's a lot of people that don't like me down in that state.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location, and it's Colton Little here today for Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where right now you can drive away with $11,000 off the 2025 GMC Sierra. If you want to conquer the road with confidence, make all your friends jealous, and have a sweet new ride as your Christmas gift this year, stop by Harry Robinson Buick GMC and take advantage of state sales tax being knocked off of all pre-owned vehicle purchases as well.
Deals all across the lot happening this November to wrap up the month here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Stop by it today and take advantage of thousands of dollars in savings. That's right, thousands of dollars. And if you're looking to not maybe just buy a car, maybe you want to just trade your car, Harry Robinson is the place to do it because there's always more for your trade here at Exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith and online at harryrobinson.com. It's Harry Robinson Buick GMC, and you're listening to ESPN 95.3.
Hey, Razorback fans, basketball and movie season are here, and Sofa City has your home court advantage. Check out their immersive home entertainment furniture, zero-gravity power recliners with heat, massage, surround sound, and more. You won't just watch the game, you'll feel every buzzer beater and blockbuster. And Black Friday deals are going on right now. Get a $50 recliner when you buy the matching sofa and love seat for just $9.98. See more Black Friday deals at SofaCityUSA.com. Buy it today and enjoy it tonight at Sofa City.
It's Black Friday every day in November on hundreds of items at Jaeger's. Blackstone Iron Forged 2-burner outdoor griddle is only $279.99. Craftsman 9-gallon wet dry vac only $59.99 after $20 instant savings. DeWalt 20-volt max cordless drill and impact driver kit with 2 batteries, charger, bit, accessories, and contractor bag is only $149 after $70 instant savings. Order online and pick up in 15 minutes at all 5 Jaeger's locations. Jaeger's Ace Hardware. Real milk, real savings.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did. Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
See Agent Randy Milam in Alma or Agent Brandon Zimmerman in Barling.
Are you a realtor looking for the right team to grow your career? Join the Lindbergh Real Estate Group, the #1 real estate team in Arkansas. Lindbergh provides you with everything you need to succeed. Access to a database of over 80,000 leads, full training and support, professional marketing and social media content, all handled for you. Plus health insurance, a stock purchase plan, and revenue share opportunities. If you're ready to grow your business with the best, apply today at LindberghTeam.com. That's LindberghTeam.com. where realtors go to win.
If it rumbles, roars, or needs a little more power, take it to Exhausted Muffler and Motorsports in Clarksville. From muffler and catalytic converter repair to full custom exhaust systems, they've got you covered. Need welding or mobile welding along with equipment repair? They do that too. Custom fabrication done right. Located at 215 East Taylor Road. For performance, precision, and power, it's Exhausted Muffler and Motorsports. Call today at 479-214-2729 or stop by today.
Have you had Cheerwine yet? The cherry flavored soda has had people coming back since 1917. This is RD with Platinum Distributing. We help bring Cheerwine to the River Valley for you to try. Nothing goes with food like Cheerwine. Burgers, barbecue, pizza, you name it. Okay, now we're hungry and thirsty. Cheerwine is a one-of-a-kind soft drink with a unique cherry taste that has been delighting Southerners for more than a century. Pick up Cheerwine at your local Jam Mart, Harps, and other fine establishments. Cheerwine, uniquely Southern since 1917.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry. I mean, it's pretty good for us. I'm from the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
I know we like having that trophy at the end of the games.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
We are back here at the Stadium Shop on Razorback. Robert Mann is with me again.
Hey.
Good morning. That's right. We have all kinds of good stuff going on here today. Busy store right now.
It's picking up. It's very busy right now.
Absolutely. And we're here to talk about, and I'll hold this up again for our video audience here, Eat Like the Hogs, this new cookbook that they've gotten dozens and dozens of Razorback names.
I don't know how many are on there, but there's a bunch.
Past and present to donate or to submit a recipe. And they're all in here compiled by Karen Van Horn and Becky Bull. I was interested in Dave Van Horn's banana pudding pie.
Yeah.
Which sounds
Which
pretty
I've
good,
actually
right?
heard him talk about
Yeah.
that before.
Yeah. And this is available here at the Stadium Shop, and they'll be signing Karen and Dave, Becky and Scott Bull will be here signing from 11 to 1 today.
Yep. And, you know, if you ever haven't met Coach Van Horn, he'll be here and shaking babies and
that's right,
kissing hands.
Kissing hands and all that stuff. Absolutely. So that's coming up here in just a little bit. We've had a couple people commenting to us here on the text that they're going to be here to get the cookbook and then head on to the game, Robert. So,
I think it's going to be like a rock concert. I may have to go hire some security and bring it in.
People with those squiggly earpieces.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
walk around and
dressed in black with
right.
black sunglasses.
Secure the perimeter.
Yep.
All that sort of stuff. You got the Christmas music on here,
we
which
do.
I like. So
we
that's exciting. It is the holiday season, and if you need supplies for today, also, the warm weather stuff, but just holiday gifts. If you've got a Razorback fan, I mean, this needs to be stop number one.
Well, I mean, right there you got overalls.
Yep.
People are buying the overalls. We have a large selection of sizes on the overalls. They're hard to find, believe it or not.
Yeah.
The panorama prints that we have back here from Blakeway Panoramas, we're the only one in town with them. Nobody else in town has them except us. And then the book, as you said, we got the autographing happening today, and it's buy one, get one half price. So buy your dad a polo shirt and get yourself a sweatshirt.
Right.
One of them be half price. So.
That's right. And you still got, while they last, 75% off rack back there, too.
Yeah, and it's starting to dwindle down as well.
Yeah.
So
you better get here and get that as well. So
I told Elizabeth it doesn't take a genius to give it away, and that's practically what we're doing back there.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And again, this cookbook is these recipes. I mean, we're not talking like 4 or 5 hour commitments. Like these are really
those
solid,
are real life recipes.
real life, simple.
It's
to
not
make.
something you see on the Food Network.
Right,
That's going to take you 12 days to make it.
There's about like 4 on a page
Yep.
on when you open the book on both pages. So really easy to do stuff submitted by, everybody here. Phil Elson from our team, Chuck Barrett, of course, Mike Anderson, Musselman, Calipari's got a
Tom Pagnozzi's in here.
Yeah, Darren McFadden's got a recipe in here.
Zach Painter. Zach Painter.
Our Matt Jones also has a recipe in
Matt
here.
Jones
that I saw.
in here.
So all kinds of stuff here.
Joe
And
Ferguson.
Joe Ferguson.
Joe
There you go.
freaking Ferguson.
Yeah. So
Kevin Copps.
Yep. There you go. So it's a great gift item, and you can get yours signed today here at the Stadium Shop from 11 to 1 today.
Hey, U.S. Reed's got one in here.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Hey, shoot that one from long distance.
Hunter's got a recipe in here too.
Does he?
Yeah, he does.
Shocking.
It's in there.
Customer just said, "Now I want my money back."
Okay, never mind. I take it back. I take it all back. You've got we've talked about all the stuff here. The cold weather stuff's right by the front door here with the gloves and hats and everything. Parking spaces.
Parking
You have
spaces.
those available also?
Got 2 of my guys out there braving the weather, taking care of the parking lot, and I think they parked a couple of cars already.
And the bus comes like right across.
Right over there.
Right
yeah,
over there. Okay.
over in Baum Walker Stadium, Baum East, I think is what it's known as. The bus will pick up and drop off over there, so it's a quick little hop and skip and jump, and you're in the bus. So
awesome. So
out of the weather, and in here it's warm.
It is, yes,
and no wind,
and dry,
That's
right. Yep, everything is everything's ready to go here. So again, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. Be here all day and tomorrow. And then you mentioned tomorrow if there's anything left on that 75% off rack, that'll be
the last.
That'll be the last.
It'll go back to half off, and which is still a good deal on what's on that rack, because that rack's got some good stuff on it.
Absolutely.
And it's not because we're just trying to get rid of junk. It's we don't have room for everything that we've got, so we have to make room by selling it somehow.
That's right. So and it's all here, and it's all waiting for you to come by and get it here at the Stadium Shop. And I think the next time we talk, we'll have our winner on this giveaway. So
we're going to do the giveaway, which you can see my card over there.
That's right. $200 gift card here.
Now you and I can't win. Is that correct?
We cannot win. Our families cannot win. So
I kind of wanted to win it for the other stuff. I got the Stadium Shop.
Yeah, you're good on that stuff.
The meat market sounds pretty good.
Yeah, Richards and Rudy's Barbecue and all that.
Yep.
Swift's Jewelry.
Which they have food here, giving away food. If y'all want something to eat, come by. We can feed you even today.
Absolutely. All right, so it's all going on here at the Stadium Shop with Robert Mann and everybody. They'll take care of you here and get you what you need, whether you're going to the game or you're shopping for the holidays, whatever it is, here at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. And really, you're going to love this cookbook. This is really a
Did you read the
phenomenal
John
item.
Daly one yet?
I haven't got to that
You
one
need
yet.
to read that one. That one's funny.
I like, too, you can look it up by recipe or by name. Like you can look up Daly
Yeah,
in
they
the index.
they did a
packet.
good job.
Yeah, and you can find John Daly's recipe, which is on page 92. It says. So I'll go and see what's up here, and there's a lot of good stuff in here. Nolan Richardson's tacos. there's a recipe for you right there. Nolan Richardson.
He's from San Antonio,
Yeah.
so
yeah, I think you'd know a thing or two about.
I think he
some
would.
Good Tex-Mex, absolutely. John Daly Steaks. There you go. Yep, there it is. And that picture of him from his college
he was probably
days.
what, 20?
Oh yeah, that's from his time on the Razorback golf team. So
Now he looks like he's in ZZ Top.
That's he does exactly. Right next to Andrew Benintendi's recipe for Johnny Marzetti, which I've never had before.
Guys, this book is an
sounds
excellent
outstanding.
Christmas gift.
It
I'm
really
telling
is.
you.
Yep, absolutely.
I mean, your mother-in-law doesn't even have to be a Razorback fan, and she might get a kick out of this. What's
Right.
in this book?
Yeah,
So.
absolutely.
Or your father-in-law, who probably is in charge of the grill.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's some grilling recipes in there,
Oh,
too.
yeah, absolutely. Of course. Okay, it's all going on here at the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road here in Fayetteville. We'll let you get back to meeting the
Directing
people,
traffic.
directing traffic, and all that. We'll talk to you here in a little bit.
All right, man.
All right.
We'll give away some cards here in a
Yes,
little bit.
we will. Absolutely. All right, Robert Mann here at the Stadium Shop on Razorback Road here in Fayetteville, just down from Baum Walker Stadium. We'll come back. Christian Reed joins me, and we'll continue to get you ready for all the stuff going on in college football today. Lane Kiffin Watch and everything else here on Arkansas Game Day, presented by the Stadium Shop and by the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarships. Learn more at myarkansasLottery.com. This is ESPN Arkansas. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville and by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like me down in that state.
Matt. This is Elizabeth.
And this is Robert, and we're with the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
The largest Razorback store south of the North Pole.
I should say it.
Say what? Mom, I think he wants to say that it's Christmas time.
Okay, you can say it.
It's Christmas, everyone, and guess what, guys?
What?
Santa shop's here at the Stadium Shop.
Oh, Lord, Mom. Here comes that dad side.
Nope, I saw him. Matt, you still do believe in Santa, right?
Sure. Believers do get more presents.
Okay, so what did he get?
Let me guess. A couch for the elves, collars for the reindeer, maybe even a hoodie for Frosty. You know how cold he gets being made of snow and all.
And let me guess, some Razorback jewelry for Mrs. Claus?
Well, yeah, Matt, you better get that Google machine all warmed up. He said he was going to be ordering some more stuff.
Google machine?
Yeah, you know, the Interfacegram WW.
I think he's talking about our website, which you should know by now, Dad. It's shoponrazorback.com.
Or have Santa give us a call at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
So come by 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, and you just might catch Santa Claus.
Folks, it does not get more Razorback than us.
Ho, ho, ho.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location.
Live on location for ESPN Arkansas, it's Colton Little here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Rivalry weekend happening right now across college football. The Iron Bowl. Ohio State and Michigan, Kentucky, Louisville, South Carolina and Clemson, Egg Bowl happening last night. Lots of rivalry matchups across college football, and time is of the essence. And if you have time during this Black Friday weekend, stop by Harry Robinson. All it takes is 10 minutes, and you can get an evaluation and a valuation of your vehicle. You need to know what your vehicle's value is in today's market. And here at Harry Robinson, they'll do it for free and in less than 10 minutes. And if you like the price you hear, it might be just that time to trade in your vehicle. And, of course, there's no better place to trade in your car than right here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where they always offer you more for your trade. Stop by today, exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith. Take advantage of state sales tax knocked off the price of every pre-owned vehicle on the lot through the end of November, only at Harry Robinson.
Hey, Razorback fans, basketball and movie season are here, and Sofa City has your home court advantage. Check out their immersive home entertainment furniture, zero-gravity power recliners with heat, massage, surround sound, and more. You won't just watch the game, you'll feel every buzzer beater and blockbuster. And Black Friday deals are going on right now. Get a $50 recliner when you buy the matching sofa and love seat for just $9.98. See more Black Friday deals at SofaCityUSA.com. Buy it today and enjoy it tonight at Sofa City.
Black Friday deals start now at Jaegers. Save $50 on the Stihl MS250 18-inch bar chainsaw, now only $379.99. Blackstone Iron Forged 2-burner outdoor griddle is $279.99. And Craftsman 9-gallon wet dry vac, now $59.99 after $20 instant savings. That's great Black Friday savings every day in November on hundreds of items at Jaegers. Order online and pick up in 15 minutes at all 5 Jaegers locations. Jaegers Ace Hardware. Real help, real savings.
Are you an electrician that's looking for a smaller, non-corporate job? Well, I'm here in studio with Sloan Walker of Sloan Electric, starting 45 hours a week, anywhere from $20 to $28 an hour, depending on the experience.
Yeah, that's all correct. We offer competitive pay. We have 6 paid major holidays. I'm working on some other benefits to go with those for my current employees and future employees. Best way to get in contact with me is just give me a phone call or text at 479-461-4302. Sloan Electric. We can power up together.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $500 million. So, what would you do if you won?
I would buy a mansion, buy my dream car.
I've always wanted to go to Dublin, sit in a pub, and just kind of see what life's like.
I'm probably going to pass out.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $500 million. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
The Whataburger Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back, and it's still bigger and better than any chicken sandwich out there. More chicken strips, more Monterey Jack cheese smothered in buffalo and ranch, all on a 5-inch bun. There's so much crispy, cheesy, saucy goodness, you may find yourself speechless when someone asks what's your favorite part. Not because you can't find the words, just because it's hard to talk when your mouth's full with this much deliciousness. The Buffalo Ranch Chicken Strip Sandwich is back for a limited time. What a burger.
Real men get checked, and this November, real men grow beards for a cause. It's No Shave November with the Arkansas Prostate Cancer Foundation, raising awareness and dollars for prostate cancer and encouraging men to take charge of their health. Skip shaving, join the challenge, and help fund free prostate cancer screenings and patient support right here in Arkansas. Take part, share your progress with hashtag NoShaveAPCF, and learn more at arprostatecancer.org. That's arprostatecancer.org, because awareness starts with you.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry. I mean, it's pretty good for us. From the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
I know we like having that trophy at the end of the game.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
We're back here at the Stadium Shop on Razorback, Arkansas. Game day, final game of the season. There's light at the end of this tunnel. Arkansas and Missouri. New coach coming at some point, maybe next week, maybe early next week. Depends on how a lot of other stuff, I guess, shakes out. Derek Ruskin here, Christian Johnson back in our ESPN Arkansas studios. The Texters are having a field day with what Hunter Yurichek's recipe is in the cookbook.
6-7.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it takes 6-7 ingredients. You know, that's something like that. Just depends on what the mood is there. Yeah. So a lot of that happening here. If you've got anything else you want to say to us, Lewis Automotive Group hotline open here, 877-377-6963. That's how you can interact with us and tell us what do you think is going to happen here. We have Rhett in Missouri, who's a big Missouri fan, who is talking a lot this morning about how many turnovers can we expect today, all that sort of stuff. So the Missouri people are feeling good. It'd be nice if Arkansas could shut them up for a year. You know what I mean? Just say you've got this high and mighty coach and the interim guy that didn't get the job, and these guys ended up beating you. Like you could hold that over them for a while.
That would be
nice.
An Arkansas thing to do. Like the worst Arkansas team in a long time beats Missouri is the team that gets it done. You know.
Yeah. It would be something. And maybe they can do it today with everything here. I mean, it's not easy. Obviously, Missouri is a talented team.
But what evidence have we seen that Arkansas is going to win a game?
Right. Exactly. Like, hang around, and then something goes wrong, a turnover or something late. It's been a maddening year. A maddening year. A year some people thought, in the mainstream media that, Taylor's going to be in the Heisman race. This team's going to win 9 games. And, you can't find any apologies from any of those people whatsoever. But, it is what it is. But today it ends. Maybe we see Taylor Green play. Maybe it's KJ Jackson. They've been very tight-lipped on the plan for all of that stuff, on what they're going to do today from a quarterbacking standpoint. But the defense has just been, a mess the entire year. And that's going to be the challenge because, Missouri usually has a pretty potent offense. This team, no exception. And can they figure out a way? Do they just say, you know what, who cares who we're paying? Who can play? Get them on the field. And maybe you can get some guys making some plays like, we've seen, Wyatt Simmons come on and do that recently for Arkansas. We'll see. It's the final game of the year. That's what we know. So
yeah, definitely want to see some guys out there giving a lot of effort. I think the Arkansas defense, funny enough, will match up pretty well with Missouri. This kind of reminds me of the Mississippi State. I put Missouri and Mississippi State kind of on the same level with talent, and I think Arkansas will be able to match up. But obviously, you can't have like atrocious penalties and things like that because. And you can't turn the ball over. You've got to play a clean football game. And if they're able to do that, which is a big if, I think they can win. But, it's one of those deals where we haven't seen it, and hopefully we see something today that changes because it's just been kind of a season of how are we going to lose this game? Like, what are we going to do in this game to lose it?
And I know a lot of people love the fire that they see from Bobby Petrino, but there's got to be a moment where you let it go and move on. Like, you got to, fight for your team, fight for the next call. I understand all that. But the way that it just festers and it kind of wrecks the rest of the game has been part of their undoing when you talk about some of the last a couple of ball games there. It's just you've got to make your point and move on because it's certainly not going to help you get the next one if you keep berating and belittling the guy that may or may not even made the call. He's just the ref that's in front of your sideline at that particular time. So you got to have that fire, but, I mean, really, you've got to be able to move on at some point. The game continues, and it bad calls happen, and it sucks. But you got to move on. Like, you just can't let that wreck the entire thing. That's been one of the things that has been
I think you're going to see a lot of emotion today. Like, I think the players are going to be playing hard. I think Bobby Petrino is going to be the same guy he's been. I think if he feels like he needs to get on the refs, he's going to do it. I don't think he's going to change that approach, especially with it being his last game. I just think it's like one of those all or nothing type deals. You don't want to see a brawl break out. We've seen that before in this game when Arkansas is kind of down and Missouri's, driving the ball and the frustrations kind of boil over. You don't want to see any of that happen today. But, I expect a good game, and I think Arkansas's not going to lay down. I think they're going to play hard, and it's just going to be one of those it's going to be a 4-quarter game, I believe.
Well, listen, I'm going to this thing. So I'm going to be very upset if I don't see effort out there because I'm putting in effort. Putting all these layers on, putting warm socks on, getting there, all that stuff. And I think a lot of people are in the same boat that are going to make the trip here. And if the crowd here at the Stadium Shop is any indication, there's going to be a decent amount of people at this ball game today. It's not going to be 5,000 like maybe you would expect. There's going to be a good amount of people here, and they want to see something to cheer for, and they want to see some try hard. And maybe they'll be able to give them that today, and maybe they can put it all together and finally will be the day they put it together and get a win.
Let me word it this way, Derek. Is there a coach out there that you would rather beat more than Eli Drinkowitz? I can't think of one.
I think he would be very near, if not at the top of that list. And I was saying, there's not so much people feel how they feel about Missouri. People don't like him.
Yeah.
They don't like him. And so you want to beat him and beat Missouri. And that's something that they want to do. And maybe they'll be able to get it done today. Not going to be easy. Two very talented running games on what may be a very heavy run day with these offenses. And it's going to be an intriguing one. It always is. They're never boring, as Zach Arns likes to say. They're never boring. And it's not going to be a boring day today either with Arkansas football and Missouri. We're not done. We've got another half hour for you here live from the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Game day will continue, and we'll have our drawing in the next half hour to get our winner for all these gift cards and the Ultimate Game Day giveaway that we've been doing all year at the Stadium Shop, and we will do all of that when we return.
Been serving Northwest Arkansas for over 75 years and just getting started. Our knowledgeable sales team is here to find you the perfect vehicle to fit not only your lifestyle but also your budget.
Our factory-trained service technicians keep your vehicle running at optimal level.
And if you're looking for genuine parts and accessories, our team has exactly what you need.
Relax in our comfortable lounge, and when your car's ready, we'll return it to you spotless.
Thank you for being a part of our story.
Come see us at Lewis Automotive Group, where you're more than a customer, you're family.
You can't control your future, but you can control which Taco Bell Lux Cravings box you're gonna get later. Iconic classics for $5, a plethora of indulgences for $7, or diving into the unknown for $9, where the new steak and poblano rolled quesadilla rolls real fire-roasted poblanos into a whole new thing. In any event, the future is literally in your hands. Now eat it before it gets cold. Choose your Lux Cravings box today, only at Taco Bell. At participating Taco Bell stores for a limited time only while supplies last. Price and participation varies. Drinks excludes freezes. Tax extra.
The national story, Z, will be Cal returning to Lexington and winning a game.
ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com. Listen here for every Razorback basketball game this season.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location.
Live on location for ESPN Arkansas 95.3. This is Colton Little here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where right now during the Thanksgiving no tax sales event, you can drive away with thousands of dollars in savings still in your pocket with no sales tax on every single pre-owned vehicle on the lot. And here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith, they have one of the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles to choose from in the entire area. And maybe you're not trying to buy a new vehicle, maybe you just want to outright trade. There is no better place to trade your car than right here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where their name of the game is always more for your trade here at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Stop by, take advantage of no sales tax on every pre-owned vehicle on the lot right now during this special Thanksgiving Black Friday into November sale only at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith. You're listening to ESPN 95.3.
This Christmas, make your budget go further at Golden Gem Pawn, 310 West Center Street in Greenwood. From sparkling jewelry to tools, guitars, and unique one-of-a-kind gifts, you'll find something for everyone on your list without breaking the bank. Looking for extra holiday cash? Bring in your gold, guns, or gear and let the friendly team at Golden Gem Pawn help you out fast. Shop smart, save big, and celebrate local this season at Golden Gem Pawn, 310 West Center Street in Greenwood. Golden Gem Pawn, where Christmas shines brighter.
With winter just around the corner, now's the time to make sure your equipment is ready to handle the cold, the snow, and everything in between. Whether you're planning preventative maintenance, gearing up for snow removal, or keeping your fleet running through harsh conditions, Sharp Equipment is here to help you stay ahead. If you've got winter projects coming up, let Sharp Equipment know what parts you'll need. Sharp Equipment can help you avoid downtime and keep your operations moving no matter the weather. Give Sharp Equipment a call at 479-649-0500 or stop by at 3918 Pointer Trail East in Van Buren to see how Sharp Equipment can help you keep moving forward.
Family owned and operated since 1950, Crabtree RV Center is proud to have served the River Valley and Northwest Arkansas for 75 amazing years. From a small dealership on Midland Boulevard in Fort Smith to 17 acres located at the junction of I-40 and I-49 in Alma, Arkansas, Crabtree RV Center is your one-stop shop for sales, service, and parts. Come celebrate 75 years with us and take advantage of spectacular savings all year long. Crabtree RV Center, making your family's dreams come true for over 70 years.
COP CDL Academy is a licensed Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration that provides the federal required training to obtain both Class A and Class B CDL licenses. Our program provides assistance with employment after graduation. We have finance and grant options available. Students straight out of class have started new careers earning $70,000 to $140,000 per year, and training is provided for all 50 states. Call today, 479-632-1050, COP CDL Academy.
Looking for a career with a company built to last? At Forsgren, we've been shaping the future of the River Valley since 1936. Nearly 90 years of excellence, innovation, and family-driven leadership. From sidewalks that still stand today to major infrastructure projects across the region, our legacy is built on quality and community. Apply now at goforsgren.com. Join the Forsgren legacy, where your work becomes part of something lasting. Forsgren, building the foundation of the River Valley for 4 generations. Apply now at goforsgren.com.
Looking for quality metal buildings and roofing? Metal Mart has you covered. From prefabricated metal buildings to custom trim, carports, and more, Metal Mart is your one-stop shop. Contractors and do-it-yourselfers are always welcome, and their experts will help you calculate the materials you need, all at a price you can afford. With locations in Fort Smith, Little Rock, and Jonesboro, or visit metalmarts.com. Metal Mart, the right material for the right price.
And we're floating in a sea of red.
Arkansas wins! About 115 billion reasons to love the Razorbacks. Kobe Hamilton.
Razorback. I got that wood.
It's Arkansas Game Day on ESPN Arkansas, brought to you by
The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, celebrating more than 15 years of scholarships. Learn more at myarkansaslottery.com.
Arkansas Game Day is also presented by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville, largest inventory of Razorback merchandise in the business and locally owned by a family of Arkansas alums. It doesn't get more Razorback than the Stadium Shop.
It's a line, keep on rolling. Put the ball right down the field with a chair on rock. Never feel on rock. Arkansas will never yield.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
When they run through that A here in 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't need Viagra, but that's my Viagra when they run through.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Okay, we are back here on Arkansas Game Day live at the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. You can text us here at 877-377-6963. The Lewis Automotive Group hotline. Becky Bull, Scott Bull are here signing the cookbook, Eat Like the Hogs. Karen Van Horn and Dave Van Horn will be here shortly. And they'll be here till 1 o'clock signing copies of their cookbook that's really a unique item in terms of getting a bunch of different people, Razorback past and present, getting some recipes from them, putting them together. It's a really neat item. And so you can pick that up here at the Stadium Shop today, in addition to all the warm weather stuff that you need for the ball game. So we've got that going on. We're talking about the game, of course. We're talking about Coach Watch. What's Kiffin going to do? Christian Johnson's back in the studio. We're going to give away this Ultimate Ultimate Game Day giveaway. We've been taking entries all season long here at the Stadium Shop at these pregame shows, and in about 20 minutes, we're going to announce the winner of the people who've been signing up today. They might be the winner. I don't know. And we're going to find out the winner coming up here in about 20 minutes here live at the Stadium Shop. So it's a busy day. There's a lot of people here, Christian. There's a lot going on. I think, again, I'll say this. If this is any kind of indicator, there's going to be a pretty decent crowd on hand today, Christian, in spite of the bad weather today in Fayetteville.
Last game of the year, last opportunity to get a win. There is something to say about, the seniors, it being their last game, Cam Ball's last game, Taylon Green's last game. Arkansas fans love football, even when it's not going well. They like to watch football, and I think anytime Arkansas's out there and they've got a chance to win, and it is Missouri, and I don't know that it's been widely accepted in the state as a rivalry, but I do think there's more truth to it than some of us realize. I think it is kind of a game that you want to win. You don't want to have to hear in a post-game press conference anything from Drinkowitz just kind of pouring salt on the wound again, because that's all we've heard. That's all we've heard since he's been there.
Yep. Shut him up for at least 1 year. That's from a fan standpoint. I don't know how much the players or the coaches are into all that stuff, but the fans are very aware of all the things he says, all the little comments, all the little slights, and it's been good, to give this game, a villain.
Mm-hmm.
When you have rivalries, you need villains, you need people to root for, and on all that stuff. And it was hard to root against Barry Odom and Gary Pinkel,
right?
Because they were just good, solid coaches. Like they never gave you a reason to dislike them. Well, Drinkwitz has given Razorback fans plenty of reasons to dislike them over the years. And, it would be it would take a little bit of a sting out of this season if the final win is over that guy and over that team today in your stadium.
And let's not forget, he mispronounced Taylon Green's name, and Taylon Green, assuming he plays today, it would just be nice for his final chance to get a win against Missouri. I mean, that's
right.
You take little things like that to motivate you, and as a fan, you kind of do it as well. You know, like you look for reasons why this game means something, and I think there's plenty there. I think there is.
Yeah. Well, it's all about energy. Like, if you win today, people feel a little bit better about stuff. Then a new coach is coming in a day or two, and people will be feeling good again. And it just kind of like it's just you need some momentum.
Yep.
One of the things about the Pittman era is something good would happen, and they would never turn it into anything else good. It couldn't. They beat Tennessee last year, and they parlayed it into nothing. You got a chance here to kind of get some kind of snowball going here for a little. Get a win, and then get get the new coach in here, and people will be feeling good. Maybe basketball can beat Louisville on Wednesday night up the road here at Bud Walton Arena, and just give people something to kind of feel happy about for the first time in many, many months around here.
Yeah, I mean, we haven't felt, you haven't felt a win since September, I believe. It's just, and we've been so thirsty for that feeling. And it may not be as fulfilling as a normal win, but like I said, with the factors in play in this game, also it being your last game, just like you said, going into next season, you want to have something to build on. Even if all the players are gone, it still means something to win a football game, and that's really what this game today is about. Just win a football game.
Yep, by any means necessary, like we were talking about earlier, right? Like, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Just when the clock hits 0, have more points than them. Whatever you got to do. If you got to run it 80 times, I doubt they'll do this, but if you have to throw it 80 times, whatever, just figure out a way to pull the game out and just have some kind of, again, good vibes, good energy around here for the first time in many, many months. With the game today, that's what they're kind of looking to do here. So that's what's going on. Again, 2:30 today is when it'll start. SEC Network TV. Of course, we've got the radio coverage here all afternoon and into the night here on ESPN Arkansas. And Denver Bill and Zach will have postgame duties coming up later on this evening here over ESPN Arkansas. So final game of the year. I mean, I don't know how much it matters. But if you win the game, you get a trophy.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, it's the old days, the motivation. Well, this is our bowl game. I don't know if you can do that approach when guys are making hundreds of thousands of dollars nowadays. But it is still true. The winner of the game will get the trophy. No one may like what the trophy looks like, but it is still a trophy. And maybe that's
and
gives you some kind of again, it takes a little bit of the sting out of what has been a disappointing season.
And fans love to talk trash, and this gives us one reason.
Yes, it does.
One reason this year to talk trash.
That's right.
And whether it be on social media, whatever it is, all you have to do is go on there to see it. Missouri fans and Arkansas fans aren't necessarily friends. So
no, and they've gotten further and further apart as the years go on, as being not being friendly to one another. We hear from a lot of Missouri fans on our show, Christian, and if Arkansas won this game today, I don't know how much we'd be hearing from some of the Missouri fans in the next few days or so. So that's another thing that
it would be a huge blow to the, is Drinkowitz the guy to get him over the hump?
Yeah.
I mean, because. You can't lose to a 2-9 Arkansas team if you're them, and especially after I think he just signed an extension. It just wouldn't look good on him going forward.
Well, there's a school of thought, like at a place like Missouri, like how much can you actually do there?
Yeah.
So, beating Ohio State a few years ago, those seasons that they had. Now, was it the time to jump? now before, things start to slide maybe a little bit and maybe jump onto a new opportunity. Looks like he's going to stay. And so now, well, how does that play out? Are you able to continue to do what you've been doing at a place like Missouri, or does it, start to kind of regress to the mean to a certain extent there? That's the pressure that they're looking at. And, people are going to be wondering that very question if you're a Missouri fan and they lose that game today. What does this mean now moving forward? Should we have given this guy more years? Should we have given him all this stuff? So, yeah, you could have them questioning some of those things on the other side. If Arkansas can find a way to win this game today. But we'll see.
You don't want to be the team that
loses.
loses to Arkansas this year. You definitely don't.
You really
it would
don't.
not look good on anybody affiliated with Missouri.
You look at that record sheet, and you see 1 next to SEC wins, and you'll be able to tell people, hey, you know what that 1 was? Beat Missouri that year.
Yeah.
That was the 1, and it's going to be fascinating to see how it plays out. The weather, of course, playing out. I don't know. Rain may not be a huge issue, but the wind is going to be tricky, like we've talked about all day. And not just passing, but okay, you get to the 35-yard line. That's a 52-yard field goal. Are you going to go for it there as opposed to maybe taking a 52-yard field goal, depending on the wind? So there's a lot that is in play besides, well, we can't throw the ball, we have to run it. There's a lot more decision-making that goes into managing conditions like this. And I've always heard people say that the wind is way more difficult than rain. Rain you can handle, you can still kind of throw it, but wind, man, you don't know where it's a funny-shaped ball. You don't know where it's going to go, especially when the wind starts kicking up all over the place. So Gonna be an intriguing game today for sure, Christian. There's no doubt about that.
And one thing I want to see out of the offense today is it seems like when they get a big play, like they get stalled out in the. I mean, I know they're red zone. Like once they get in the red zone, they're pretty good. But like too many times, we'll see Arkansas get a big play and then they'll have to settle for 3.
Yeah,
I mean,
yep.
You just want to see the aggressiveness. You don't want to play scared today. Like. Take chances today. I mean, what do you have to lose? Take
Let
chances.
it all hang out.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, we're going to come back here, and we're going to do our drawing for the Ultimate Game Day giveaway. We'll get Robert in here, and we'll have our winner when we come back here live from the Stadium Shop, 989 South Razorback Road in Fayetteville. Come out here. The book signing is happening right now. Dave and Karen Van Horn, Scott and Becky Bull here signing the new cookbook, Eat Like the Hogs. And you can come get your copy and get it signed here before 1 o'clock today here at the Stadium Shop. We'll be right back.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
And by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't want to.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa, touchdown Razorbacks.
This is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hey Razorback fans, Matt Jones here. We're all experiencing higher prices on just about everything, and that includes sunrooms, patio covers, and windows. If you've gotten an estimate on any of these projects and you were shocked by the price, then you need to call Sawyers. They've been making quality, affordable products for 35 years. They're local, they have 100% financing, and a beautiful showroom with all their products displayed. So give my buddy Buzz a call or check them out, sawyers-sunrooms.com.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location.
ESPN 95.3 is live on location at Harry Robinson Buick GMC. Right now, it's rivalry weekend in college football. Arkansas set to take on Missouri at 2:30. You can listen to it right here on ESPN 95.3. The Hogs probably just need a complete overhaul of their whole entire team, right? I'll tell you who doesn't need that. It's Harry Robinson Buick GMC. They've got tons of experience and they will always find a deal that works for you. If you've been told no somewhere else, you're not going to hear that at Harry Robinson. Their job and their passion is to find something that works for you. In today's market, vehicle prices, interest rates, they're all changing daily, and their job is to work with you, and boy, do they get it done every time. Stop by Harry Robinson Buick GMC, work with the most aggressive, most experienced, best finance team in the area, only at exit 11 off of I-540 in Fort Smith and online at harryrobinson.com. That's a team right there, folks. Stop by today. ESPN Arkansas 95.3.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Call Wade Gilkey or Chris Dooley in Fort Smith.
This holiday season, give yourself the gift of stress-free internet. Wave Rural Connect brings you our 300 internet with Wi-Fi, perfect for streaming, remote work, and holiday guests. No data limits, built-in cybersecurity, and easy control with our free Wave Connect app. All for just $71.95 a month. Visit waveruralconnect.com or call 1-833-492-8372 today. Wave Rural Connect, internet that works when you need it most.
Crisp air, colorful leaves, and the perfect season to get moving. It's fall at True Grit Running Company. Whether you're hitting the trails, walking the neighborhood, or cheering from the sidelines, we've got the shoes, apparel, and accessories to keep you comfy and supported. From cozy layers to top brands like Hoka, Brooks, and OOFOS, fall into your new favorites today. Stop by True Grit Running Company on Riders Avenue in Fort Smith, right behind Chick-fil-A. This autumn, let your journey start with True Grit.
Want pavement protection that goes the distance? Seal-Tite of Oklahoma now offers Rhino-Tite Premium Asphalt Emulsified Sealant, the next level in driveway and parking lot care. Healthier for the environment, Rhino-Tite delivers superior defense against weather, UV rays, and wear and tear. With its high solids content, you'll get a smoother, stronger, longer-lasting driving surface. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a contractor buying in bulk, Seal-Tite has the products and support you need. Visit SealTiteOklahoma.com today and protect your pavement with Rhino-Tite.
Hey, Razorback fans, basketball and movie season are here, and Sofa City has your home court advantage. Check out their immersive home entertainment furniture, zero-gravity power recliners with heat, massage, surround sound, and more. You won't just watch the game, you'll feel every buzzer beater and blockbuster. And Black Friday deals are going on right now. Get a $50 recliner when you buy the matching sofa and love seat for just $9.98. See more Black Friday deals at SofaCityUSA.com. Buy it today and enjoy it tonight at Sofa City.
Hi, this is Lindsay White, and I'm proud to share that White Office Machines has now officially become part of the Datamax family. You'll continue to see the same local support teams you know and trust, plus industry-leading Kyocera copiers with statewide service and expanded IT, phone, and document solutions. Together, we're stronger, and together we're ready to create a raving fan out of your business. I know my dad and our staff are excited about this new chapter, as it takes our capabilities to a whole new level. For you, learn more at datamaxarkansas.com.
Your home for every Razorback football, basketball, and baseball game. ESPN 95.3.
Welcome back to Arkansas Game Day, brought to you by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville. Arkansas Game Day is also presented by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
I kind of like the rivalry we got with Arkansas. I mean, I don't remember the last time they beat us. Kind of like that one, and the Battle Line rivalry. I mean, it's pretty good for us. From the state.
Start every Saturday with Arkansas Game Day, 5 hours before kickoff.
I know we like having that trophy at the end of the games.
This is Arkansas Game Day.
Okay, we're back here on Arkansas Game Day, live from the Stadium Shop. Robert Mann is with me again, and we've reached that time.
Yes, we have.
It's time to announce the big winner. Now, all year long here at these pregame shows, we've been having, and all throughout the even, on days we're not doing a show here.
Yep.
Signing people up, the ultimate game day giveaway here at the Stadium Shop. Someone is going to win a $200 gift card to the Stadium Shop. $200 gift card to Rudy's Country Store and Barbecue. $200 gift certificate, Swift's Jewelry. $200 gift certificate, Birdie and Brews. And $200 gift certificate to Richards Country Meat Market. Folks, that's $1,000 worth of stuff.
Every time I hear that, I think Bob's Country Bunker.
We got both kinds.
Cardinal and white.
That's Cardinal and white. That's exactly right. And we have our winner. And our winner, again, will be present to win. We'll be reaching out to you and getting we've got your information. We'll be getting you the prizes. But our winner is Angie, and I think it's Keen.
Is it Keen or Klein?
Kiene.
Oh, it's I.
So Angie K from Greenwood, Arkansas. If you know Angie, or if Angie, you're listening, you won. Congratulations to you, and we'll be getting in touch with you and getting you your prizes here on camera. I can show you here. Here's all the loot right here. Here it is. Right here. We got it, and we'll be getting it to you, Angie, very soon as our winner all season long. So thanks again to Rudy's, Swift's Jewelry, Birdie and Brews, Richards Country Meat Market, and, of course, Robert Mann and the Stadium Shop, our great partner in all these pregame shows. And I've only got to do one out here, but it sounds like it's been a lot of fun all year having Ty and everybody else out here. So
yeah, the weather's been iffy all year, and I had to move over here because we got so many people in the line getting autographs over there right now.
We do.
It's getting kind of crazy around here. But, yeah, we've had a good time. Too bad it's come to an end. I hope that we get a W today. I've changed shirts. I was wearing the other red Nike shirt all year, so I changed shirts to try to break the mojo.
Shake it up, yeah.
Try to get some different luck going on.
Exactly.
So, So, it's coming to a close, and people are lining up. We've got over 100 of the books, probably not now, but we still got at least 50 or 60 left over right now. We got a line going with a lot of people getting some people bringing baseballs to get autographed. How about that?
Well, yeah, absolutely. And you can get a baseball here and get it autographed, of course, absolutely. 989 South Razorback Road. This is until 1 o'clock today, this special
Am I breaking your
signing
camera?
event. No, you're fine.
You sure?
Yeah. If anyone will break the camera, it'd be me.
All right.
Me. There's no doubt about that.
Go ahead.
Well, it's just 1 o'clock today with the event here with this great cookbook, Eat Like the Hogs, which is a compilation from a bunch of different Razorbacks past and present.
We have Mr. and Mrs. Scott Bull and Mr.
right.
and Mrs. Dave Van Horn.
That's correct.
They've
Right
already
here.
signed probably 30 books in the past 20 minutes. They're actually rocking and rolling. So what else do we have going? We have the 75% off sale, which is going to end Sunday, be the last day of that. And buy one, get one half off on all the regular price clothing items. It's Christmas time, folks. Let's get going. Ho, ho, hogs.
That's right. And any kind of gift item, if you want clothes or anything else. I love the section over here with all the different, the non-clothing section you've got.
Oh,
over here.
the fan cave
Yeah, the fan cave stuff. Yeah. You always find something over there that's like, man, that'd be a cool thing to have or a cool thing to get for somebody. So in addition to all the gear that people need, you've got, stuff for houses, man caves, offices, whatever it is.
Yep. Even got a couch if you want to buy a couch or a recliner or the good chair. And I should have rolled the good chair out for you, and I didn't do it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I was a little distracted today with all goings on.
Yeah.
So
busy day.
and
they
it
have
looks
the actual good chair is here at the stadium.
We've got one back there.
That's right.
And I didn't bring it out to you. I feel bad, Ruskin. I let you down.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm not worthy to sit in the good chair.
It's getting busier, so
it
we
is.
still have some parking out front, and that won't usually fill up till right before kickoff.
Okay.
So if you can come down here, the earlier you can get here, the better. The buses pick up and drop off right across the street, and the great part about being inside here is it's warm and it's dry, and there's no wind.
No, that's a
no wind.
very important detail today. There is no wind.
Scott Bull's giving me the laughing eye. I don't know. I must have said something dumb. Hey, Scott's a hero of mine. I grew up watching him play football, and, man, it's just cool. I'm living the life.
Yeah, how
life
about
is
it, huh?
good.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so the place to go today, tomorrow, anytime during the holiday season, if you've got a Razorback fan in your life, and you probably do if you're listening to this show, it's the Stadium Shop.
So we had you here. We had Zach. We had Ty. Who else? Tommy didn't make an appearance, did he?
No, he did not.
Shame
you should
on
bring
you.
that up to him.
I should bring that up to him.
I hope you do.
Yeah. I showered and everything thinking Tommy was going to be here
well,
today.
I mean,
but
hey, you never know. He's very busy. There's
I'm
a
telling you.
lot going on, lots of ins and outs and whatnot. So,
and then you got the guy back in the studio holding things down, and we still got some. I don't know if we still have any of the food left or not. Do we?
there's a little over there.
There's
but
a little over
yeah,
there.
it's people have been getting that That stuff's been so good. Thanks to Rudy's all year.
Yeah,
I've been jealous. I've been at the studio for several of these pre-games, and I haven't had Rudy's at the studio.
Well,
so
I drive by Rudy's
today,
every day on the way home.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, it's a terrific place. We're glad to have them supporting us as well, and everybody else. Of course, we mentioned Swift's Jewelry, Birdie, and Bruce.
We're going to get a win today.
Richards Country Meat Market. Man, that would be something, right? Wouldn't it be great to tell those Missouri fans years and years from now, hey, you know that one in 2025? That was over you.
That was you.
And we weren't that good that year, and we still won that game.
won that game.
That would be that'd be pretty good.
I'm tired of close. And
Yep.
it's kind of like horseshoes and hand grenades. It's time to get one.
Yeah, almost doesn't count. Time to put it all together.
Amen.
Absolutely. Well, Robert, thank you.
Thank
sir.
you for having us.
All right.
I'm
absolutely.
glad y'all are here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I got to get to work now.
Okay, go manage the crowd. Go. We got the line foreman here for the autographs. It's a busy scene here at the Stadium Shop here on Razorback. All right, thank you, Christian. Appreciate it, and we'll talk again at some point here very soon.
Sounds good.
All right, thank you, sir. Thanks to everybody else who made the show possible today. We are just getting started. Even though this show is over, we're just getting started because coming up next, we'll send you to Phil Elson and the crew for pregame coverage on the Razorback Sports Network. We'll have that for you all through the game, and then postgame coverage with Zach and Denver Bill later on this evening. So we're just getting started. You don't need to go anywhere else. Right here, ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app brought to you by Taco Bell. We will be back with more coverage live from the stadium coming up right after this. Stay where you are.
You're listening to Arkansas Game Day, sponsored by the Stadium Shop on Razorback in Fayetteville.
And by
the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery.
There's a lot of people that don't like me down in that state.
95.3 is live on location.
You're listening to ESPN Arkansas 95.3. Colton Little checking in here. Harry Robinson Buick GMC, where they are certified service and always offering you more for